large high-res map. All right, you making a joke there, Grawl, or are you really frozen like that? Yep, his face froze like that. It's a hell of a face to freeze on.
I refreshed to see if that was actually him freezing.
Wait, I think he's moving. No, he froze. I think he's shitting us.
That was dedication to the craft.
Okay. So you guys behold, undead in droves marching through the gates here. I just got a message. I'm assuming it's from Grawl.
Saying that he's got to stop with these heavy-duty maps, man.
What do you mean? This map is fine. I've had several successful adventures on this map.
Archie, do you mind pinging me back?
Yes. Here you go.
He does mind. You should be more mindful.
Be mindful of the living force, my son. All right, and then back to the classic battle music. We still have Captain Cocaine added to the turn order.
Good. Captain Cocaine lives forever.
With his ridiculous shades and all that other stuff.
Oh, I didn't roll my initiative.
I got it.
Okay.
He's been auto-doing it the last few rounds. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Except I get nothing to my initiative, so it's literally a matter of how generous the dice are to me.
Well, you're flattened. It's not surprising.
Yeah.
Oh, did you buy heavy plate?
No, because it cost $1,500 and I didn't have enough. I instead invested 2 shares in the tavern, and I'm hoping that's got to make returns. Also, I plan to extort people for healing.
All right.
You're terribly corrupt.
Welcome to the Church of the Silver Flame.
As the zombies advance, one of the guards swings his spear at him. I'm gonna say halberd.
Wait. Can you ping me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is everybody done refreshing? We're all good?
Yeah. Oh, but I rolled 14 in this.
I rolled everyone's initiative automatically. You received your character's bonuses. You will deal with the initiative assigned to you, sir. Anyway, so fucking Grawl, you are up.
All right.
What are you gonna do, Grawl?
There's my.
Always be speaking, Grawl, because like when you stop speaking mid-sentence, I assume you've frozen.
Finish your sentences.
Always be closing, Grawl. Always be closing.
That's such a fucking good speech. You know, Alec Baldwin got an Oscar nod for that, and that's the only part of the whole movie he's in.
Yeah, I told you that, I thought.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Alright. Anyway. So you dashed...
I'll shore up with the guardsmen.
Okay.
Why are all the other enemy tokens and the guards on like 4 squares at once?
Just don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, don't... Why don't you let me worry about who's on what square?
Fine with me.
Osmand, you are up.
Moving on up.
Oh my god, we all thought it. You didn't have to say it.
Can I hit from here?
You're responsible to not say it.
If you burn a key to dash for free, then yeah, you could. But is it worth it?
Why would he need to burn a key? I mean, he's able to charge right in, right?
No, charge doesn't work that way in this game. Or in 5e.
Oh, no. I wasn't accounting for his attack. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This guy right here,
Mm-hmm.
try him with a crossbow bolt.
But as a monk, he can both dash and attack, which is pretty brutal.
As long as he burns a key.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I don't want to try.
you burn that key.
Nah,
Key.
crossbow.
Fine. Boom, 10 piercing. That's solid.
That guy right there.
You puncture him dead center. One of the other guards swings his halberd down. Boom. After the guard's turn, the horde surges forward. Two back. This zombie moves forward and unleashes a slam on guard 8.
Oh,
Nice, hustler.
that's a critical.
Boom, boom. Luckily, it's just a bitch zombie.
Guard 8, no.
Here's the thing, the longer you keep those guards alive, the more damage they can deal at least. Zoran, you are up.
Alrighty then.
Don't you have like Misty Step or something that would allow you to get into combat like almost immediately?
It's only 30 feet, I think.
Still, 30 feet will put you in range to cast other spells, or is the Misty Step a spell itself?
Spell.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts into the Horde. Do I hit the Horde?
You do. It's very hard not to hit the Horde.
I was gonna say, you're firing into a mob of zombies. If you miss,
So you deal 8 damage.
yep.
Oh, you actually do swing a 3-piece now, don't you? Well, actually, no, because you have Flurry of Blows, so you get an extra attack of 5. Now it's a 4-piece. Oh, a family meal.
After Zorn's turn, the Horde surges forward. Riva, you're up.
My plan is to not die.
Ah, you're fine, Reva.
They just asking for a bucket of dukes.
No. Come on, I forgot how to move with my jigger.
You pick them up, you press space, then you drag them, you press space again. Everywhere you want them to stop, you create waypoints every time you press space.
Gotcha.
We're like 8 games in now.
How far can I move as a maximum movement if I don't attack? Double my speed?
Double your speed.
60
Boom.
then.
There we go. Alright, guard 6.
Just let me get close enough to unleash my divinity on him. I'm going to exterminate that horde.
Don't they have to be at half? That to exterminate them?
Yeah, if
That's
it's half or below and they fail
CR
to save.
half. CR 1/2.
But I mean, it's a horde that big, they got to be weak to be that large a number.
Not necessarily, but never know. Anyway, the Horde surges forward after Reva's turn. This zombie advances. This zombie advances and unleashes a slam. Yeah, now that you actually own stuff inside the town, now it's under siege. The whole place is gonna get wiped out because I can't allow you to own a tavern. All right.
Oh, now we have an incentive to save the town.
Yeah, I thought that was
Or at least
interesting.
the tavern.
All right. This white does a series of leaps right here. And unleashes a long sword attack on the guard, followed by a second long sword attack, wiping this guard off the face of the earth. In fact, yep, murdered. All right. The undead horde moves 2, 3. And let me make sure this works the way I thought it did. Bring down. Everyone who shares a space occupied by the horde must make a strength athletics check or dexterity acrobatics check, DC 9, or be grappled. The DC of this check increases by 1 for each square the horde occupies adjacent to its target. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty much for anybody who's on the edge of it, and I think plus 8 for anyone who's not. So Grawl is in the midst of this horde, as he's, get off of me, throwing them off of him. Very, very cool. But that means that, there's no other players. I thought that was the only other people.
Only guards and their own people.
All right, so Grawl. Give me some acrobatics.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling for the other two.
Oh.
All right, this guard here is grappled. Toggle. Boom.
Grip grappled.
Grip grappled. All right. Now, that's something it gets to do for free. Now it's going to attempt to Grasping Claws. Undead Horde attacks all creatures in adjacent squares. I forgot to add an attack roll to that still. I keep forgetting to do that. 16. What's everyone's AC? What's your and by everyone, I just mean you, Grawl.
Well, I grabbed Zentar's Revenge when I walked out, so I am actually going to be Zentar's Bulwark as well. So surely getting crits all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm like, I know it does less damage, but use Zentar's Mace. It's lucky.
Yeah, right. So my AC is 18.
Okay. These guys' AC, wow, they've got pretty good AC too. Okay, so it makes its attack for the turn, and now it uses one final ability, Feast. It can only use this attack on people it's grappled, but it automatically deals 6 damage, killing this guard as he gets torn apart.
Start to dropping like flies.
And this guard's going to slam Grawl as Grawl throws his shield up and blocks.
That was hilarious. God damn it.
All right. After the zombies' turn, the horde is going to use Breakaway. Zombie horde spawns up to 4 zombies. Doing so draws the zombies' total HP from the HP of the horde. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna say. Oh, there we go. Zombie here. zombie here, and zombie here. And how much HP do they have? Boo, boo, boo. 40, 61.
Good.
All right, boom. So this white makes a series of leaps. And attacks this guard with advantage.
Oh, god damn it, Soren.
Boom. You see it reach out its hand, and a tether of white energy like attaches to the guard as the white draws in life force from him. Grawl, you're up.
Okay, well, I activate my rage. Of course. This shit is going down. And I swing on my mace. Add 2 to that, please.
Who are you attacking?
Asshole number 1.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm surrounded. I didn't realize I was fucking surrounded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit balls.
That means disadvantage on all abilities.
Don't worry. Once I get up there, I'm gonna annihilate that horde.
So that's supposed to be, oh no, that is 14. Rage just gives me +2 damage.
Oh, you're not surrounded on all sides though. You're still lacking right here and right here.
Well, I'm gonna take, since I can't move, I'm gonna take the action to defense.
Brutal?
Yeah.
Just start swinging the mace wildly in front of you. Stay back.
At the end of your turn,
I
Grawl.
thought I get extra attack because I am level 5.
Oh, do you want to take it?
Yeah, of course I want to fucking take it.
Go ahead and take it.
I fucking do.
All right, but who did you attack with your first attack and then your second?
I am attacking the asshole in front of me. This guy.
Okay, you drop him down to 1 HP where he rolls this really cool ability. If damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw DC 5 plus the damage taken unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. On success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead. So you dealt on your opening salvo 11, so he needs to make a saving throw of 16 on his Constitution. Boom, hustler. He survives.
I hit him twice, so the damage actually accumulates to 17.
He rolls it once for each attack.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then what's the second damage? 6, so he has to roll a save of 11. He survives as you bury Zentar's revenge into him multiple times, and he refuses to go down.
That bastard.
All right. At the end of your turn, Grawl, the horde lunges and further engulfs you. Osmond.
You know what time it is.
Oh, God. God. Bought a ticket to Kung Fu Island.
Bought a ticket to Kung Fu Island, motherfucker. Bonus action.
Oh, man, that's so funny.
All right, who are you even attacking there, Osmond?
The one in front of me.
Not the horde, but just the one in front of you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so boom.
Oh.
As you can feel meat giving way and bones cracking as you lay a flurry of fists, a metaphorical flurry of blows, not the mechanical one. Boom. I'm gonna say that this guy makes a swing at the white. Nice. All right, as he manages to hit the white with his spear, even though he's in close proximity, we have this guy who is going to advance here, and he's going to make a swing on to Osmond.
I refuse.
Ooh.
Apparently not. As he comes out of left field, you've got so much going on in front of you. Comes up and just swings his whole arm at you, and bashes you. Zoran, you're up. What you got going on, brother?
Eldritch Blast in that. Damage.
Boom, boom. So that's it. Just one Eldritch Blast. Boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
To the Horde. What, are you just saving your spells? You waiting for marriage, bro?
Whites? Reds. I don't trust them all.
I have a feeling this is just to drain our spells so that when the boss comes, we'll get steamrolled.
I mean, I would have put it past you.
Alright, so Zoran unleashes an Eldritch Blast on the Horde.
Oh, give the Horde 1 HP.
Why give the Horde 1 HP?
Because I attacked with 2 Eldritch Blasts, thinking that my total spellcasting level equaled 5, but Warlocks are fucked on that, so I'm only level 4 right now, spellcasting-wise. Slot level
Gotcha.
for that.
Riva to Saint, you are up next.
All right. I am going to move.
What you got, Riva?
Right there, and then use Destroy Undead, which has a 30-foot range, so I can hit every single one of these people. What up? And that is a divine thing, so don't expect any divine healing.
Alright, turn undead. As an action, present your holy symbol. Each undead that can see or hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails, it's turned for 1 minute or until
But it's been upgraded to Destroy Undead, don't forget.
Okay. Yep.
Because Turn Undead can become Destroy Undead at level 5.
Destroy Undead is an ability that augments your turn. You use turn, and any creature with a CR of 1/2 or lower, if it fails, is destroyed outright, as opposed to being feared.
Yes.
Let me see.
Stop all your jibber jabber.
I need to check. Okay, so we've got these zombies. Stat
The
block.
Horde plus everyone else, including.
I know. I'm rolling. Just give me a moment to.
I specifically moved where I could get them all.
What's the wisdom check DC save?
Should be my standard, which I believe is 13. No, 14 now, because I got my proficiency bonus.
Okay, boom. There's one dead. There's 2 dead. Eldritch Blast at level 5, you can throw 2 blasts at 2 separate targets, or at the same target. You can make this. You can make 1 attack roll to attack twice as well if you're targeting the same guy.
Okay.
You know, you can say, okay, 2 guys, same roll. You're just throwing 2 blasts.
Okay.
Or you can say this guy and this guy.
Alright.
There's 3 dead. And since he's not actually doing damage, they don't get to benefit from Undead Fortitude. There's
Way to go. fucking Reva.
There's 4
I'm
dead.
so glad we thought to level up before shit started, because I wouldn't have this. All I'd be able to do is make him run away like Zentar did.
5 dead.
Has thrown a wrench in Hard Cheese's plan.
No, he knew this could happen. He was prepared when he knew a cleric was going into the undead that this could happen.
Yeah, that's why I gave Reva an extra moment of attention. I was like, well, I need to know exactly how that destroy undead thing works. Yeah, because these guys are CR
I love
1
that
quarter.
14 is so far beyond them. It's not that bad a save.
All right, and let's see. Let's roll the hordes. Roll with advantage, I'm going to say. Boom. Boom. Okay. I'm going to say roll 66, Reva.
66.
66.
22.
All right. So I'm going to say you deal 22 points of damage to the horde in addition to, what do you call, potentially fearing it. In fact, the horde loses its sense of sentience and begins to, and you at the end of your turn, uses lunge to move the opposite direction.
Got a free Grawl up so he can get back to business.
All right, boom.
It's appreciated.
This guard is going to attack the horde since trying to leave is actually going to provoke an attack of op. Might as well just go balls
Oh
deep.
yeah, Grawl, get your attack of op in on the horde.
Oh shit! Goddamn! I really need to fix
And-
my.
I apologize. Lunge specifically states it can only move in the direction of an enemy, so he can't use it to do stuff.
It's alright, it's alright.
Add 2 to that damage, please,
Sure.
for my rage.
What you're rolling to attack now? Snake,
Reset an attack of op.
you didn't get an attack of op. Nobody moved outside your range.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
That's why when it looked like the horde was moving out of his range. That was my bad.
All right. You see the white. You said DC 14. Reva was the save.
14, yes.
Okay. All right. The white channels, spectral energy at the horde. You can see it's attempting to reassert control over the creatures.
Kill it. Kill it dead.
And
Just make a star.
the horde moves 15 feet in this direction, provoking 2 attacks of op, 1 from Brawl and 1 from the guard.
So can I just have that
Yep.
attack of op?
Sure can.
Sweet. Thank you.
Boom. All right. The white also attempts to reassert control over the horde and cannot. The power of Reva's turning is too mighty. Grawl, it is your turn.
And this is why you always want a cleric if you're going against the undead.
Come on, Zentar's Revenge. There we go. Jesus Christ.
You get to attack 3 times?
No, I am not frenzying. I am not frenzying.
Oh, come on. I thought you liked that.
I only click it twice.
All right, fine. You swing
I
once.
missed the one time.
You swing once. It ducks under your blow. You feint to swing low. It jumps, and since it's now in the air, it can't dodge. And you swing and smack it directly in the side. You can hear a sickening meat slapping noise as it sinks into his side. Black ichor spurts from the wound.
Oh, yeah.
Osmond, you are up. The Dukes. It's the Dukes. Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm knocking the bastard prone. How much is that?
Boom, and a crit card. Let's see. Show the critical hit deck. Deal 1 card to us. I'm going to deal like 6 to you. That way you just have them already. Just read them off in order. Alright, so for your first attack, don't read that crit yet. For your first attack, you hit, you strike, you deal 7 damage. Now, does he have to make a dex or whatever it is?
Dex.
Alright, so boom, -7, stat block, dexterity saving throw. He whiffs. He gets a critical fumble. Although you can't draw a critical fumble card on a non-attack roll, since they all affect attack rolls. So he fucks up though, real bad. He goes prone, I'm assuming, for failing?
Yep.
Alright. Roll a second attack roll for your second attack, since he would have been prone for that second attack.
Okay. It's gonna be the same family.
Boom. So instead of missing, you instead hit. Alright. So that's another... You sweep the leg, followed by a crushing kick to the ribs as he tries to get up. Then you raise your foot high. Read me your crit card.
Solid blow. Triple damage.
Nice. You raise your foot high and bring it down in a heel smash on top of his head, just right on top of his spine, dealing 9 times 3 is 27 damage.
Yeah!
As your foot slams into the creature, you see like light burst from its eyes, and its spirit rises from its body and flies north towards the forest. Boom. Osmond just in a single turn, murdered. All right. The guard attacks the zombie horde here. And... all right. The horde dissolves.
Oh, man, my next attack I was going to run up there and use protection from evil and just start wailing on it.
It's no longer got enough zombies in it to actually be considered a horde. It is now just 4 zombies.
Yeah, I'm going to waste protection on evil on this shit.
Zorn, you're up.
Are they immune to poison?
They are... I don't know, bro. You tell me.
I'm going to do the obvious easy thing and now I'm going to shoot this guy back here. One in the back, right there. With the Eldritch Blast.
With a double dose of his pimping.
That one. Did either hit?
The second one did.
5 damage.
Okay. Okay. And Reva, you're up.
Resistant. Okay, what was I doing? Something useful?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. You tell me. Did that just completely make you lose all sense?
Okay, can I get to the white?
Looks like it, yeah. You can move 30 feet and make it right here.
Okay, then I'm going to do that.
Move him. Go ahead. Do it.
Said I could move right here.
Yep.
I can't get the damn line to work. I've just got to do that.
Okay.
The line's been fighting me for some reason. Now I'm a mace. I'm good. Where's the attack bar? There it is. Maced. Wow, weak damage, but did I hit it?
Nope. Oh wait, yes, you did.
I'm a lot of bluster.
Boom. You run up. He's turning to face Grawl. You crack him over the shoulder. He's not even looking.
You're supposed to add your proficiency bonus. For some reason, it didn't add my proficiency. It only added my strength and then proficiency of 2.
We'll have to fix that
You have
later.
to, hold on, I know how to fix that.
Oh.
All you have to do is click your proficiency off and then click it back on.
It's a
And
refresh
all you
after
do is
level
add
up.
it correctly. Because that's what I did, and that's how I fixed my AC and everything.
You'll have to show me how to do that later. All right, so
Yeah, how do you
boom.
do
You
that?
have the check mark for proficient. Just click it off and then click it back on. It'll reallocate correctly for almost all of your things too.
Where's the check mark for that? I don't see it on the sheet.
Jesus Christ, Reba. Find a stupid fucking flame, man.
Here, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Go to the settings on your weapon.
Nope, hold on. I'm just gonna give you control over Reva's character for a moment,
Yes, please.
and you can just handle it.
There you go.
And it's for your whatever.
It's for
weapon.
your own good. That's what it's
For the mace, yes. I just want to make stuff. It is.
That is a letter opener at best. But you see what I'm talking about, Reba.
You're talking about.
You now have control over Reva's character.
Okay.
So it doesn't
I
matter.
still only have bio and info. Reva.
You have to close it and reopen it.
I did. It's just bio and info.
I don't see where it is. That's the problem. Because I got the mace and the spear. I only have 2 weapons.
Okay,
To be honest.
stop looking at that. Look at the gear on the far right of your weapon. The settings, to fuck with the settings of the weapon. Click that gear, and you'll see attack, damage, and all sorts of other bullshit.
Alright, close and reopen it now. I just gave you vision of it again, twice. You just look at it now.
Okay, there we go. Fucking finally.
Alright.
Agreed.
Character sheet. God, your hit points disgust me.
I don't roll. I rolled amazing for Deodan. I did not roll well for her.
There. Problem solved. Done. In a moment's notice.
Brutal. Glad to hear it. Alright, so the white attempts to drain you alive. Your AC is 17? 18. Grawl, your AC is 18?
Yes, it is.
Alright, you take 4 slashing damage as the... Oh, shit. I just changed your HP from 63 to 4.
2 slashing damage. Resistance.
No, you would have taken... Oh, he's not using... Oh, yeah, he is using it with the additional secondary damage. So you take 9. Half of that, rounded down, is 4. So you take 4.
Fine.
Boom. As the white slashes you for great justice. Grawl, you're up.
Oh, wait. Oh no, never mind. That was the round before that. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize it had only been a round.
Yeah, what happened?
Defense action. Okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
So, where's my? I just put this macro in. Why?
You're right, kid.
There we go.
All right. So you swing for 14 and you deal 6 damage. Why are you rolling like that?
Because that's my macro for Rage with Centaur's Revenge.
Okay. Cool. I'll have to help you work on that macro at some point. So boom, boom. You swing on him, and you hit. He buries his sword in your shoulder. It cuts into the light. It's leather clothing. It's not leather armor, but it cuts into the leather strap on your shoulder, and you can see blood running down your chest. You leave it in your shoulder as you pick up Zentar's Revenge and smash him. Let's see. Osmond, you're up. Wait, Grawl, you have more attacks than that, don't you?
I certainly do.
See, I'm starting to catch on to this whole 2 attacks thing.
So this motherfucker here is getting 2 crossbow bolts,
Getting the 2-piece.
and then this guy.
Osmond, I hate to shit all over your parade, but a crossbow can only fire 1 time in a round, unless you have like special feats.
Well, 1 crossbow. This guy.
I'm assuming with your first roll, which was excellent.
Yeah, and then bonus action. He's getting the hands.
You don't even need to use the bonus action. You can use your second attack.
Yep, your second attack.
Sweet achievement at Christmas. And then bonus action.
Getting the dukes.
Something just got duped hard.
Osmond,
Deal.
put the crits away.
Put it back in the deck.
Put it back in the deck, Osmond. But before
I
we
kind of appreciate how my character just like leveled half a zombie army in one move, and then walks up to swing on a white and totally like
whiffs. Yes, murder, and you.
went from awesome to pretty quickly.
So, Osmond, what's that crit do for you?
Yeah, what do you got?
I didn't realize I got it. Skull Crush. Double damage and 2d6 intelligence strain.
You drain the intelligence of the undead.
Whites are sentient.
You punch,
Whites are sentient. That's a thing.
I just love the idea of punching a zombie stupid.
All right, Osmond, the white is being is focusing on Grawl, who's bashing him. You shoot your crossbow at the purple zombie, then you throw your crossbow into the air and boom, boom, punch that guy, reach back up and catch it on the way down, as the white basically falls to the ground and his spirit flies north towards the forest.
In a retarded fashion.
Yeah.
Because of its low intelligence now. It does like a snaking pattern, loops back south for a second, and then realizes it's going the wrong way and heads back north.
Archie, for that visual, I appreciate it.
Good. All right. Boom, boom.
So, did any of the guards survive the last group to do this?
What? We'll talk more about that later. Zoran, you're up.
All right. I'll do Russian first. Do I hit him?
Let's see. Do you hit who?
I do.
Boom,
Both
boom.
of there's ones.
So boom, 9 damage as you just lay into him. Alright, the zombies go next. They rush this guard.
Guard number 5, no.
Not guard number 5. That's my favorite guard.
I knew him since he was a baby.
Guard number
Guard
5,
number
I was saving that guard for a special occasion.
Guard number 5, fight defensively.
1, 2,
Ooh, that's
3.
good. He did.
Yeah, he did.
Actually, I get to swing a second time for that one. Still missed. Alright, so here's 3. And here's 4. Alright,
Got it. It's on the hoop.
Boom.
On the hoop.
the zombies surround him and they start just swinging on him. A couple of blows make it through, but he shrugs off the worst of it. You can tell he's about to collapse, though, under the onslaught. Guard number 5, seeing his end,
Pulls out a grenade.
and tells you to
I'll
go. And
fire.
tells you to. He pulls it on. Go on without me. Ah. All right. No, he. Oh, I slammed. I meant to actually use his attack. Boom. And that means that this guy has to roll for Undead Fortitude. And he whiffs as guard number 2 stabs this zombie directly in the head and drops him.
Yes.
Reba, you're up.
All right. Because I'm mostly useless in melee, I'm starting to slowly realize. Ooh, that sucked. I'm a sacred flame. This one. But I only did 4 damage. Why am I rolling so bad on my damage?
I do not know.
Maybe you just suck.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's real helpful. Maybe you just blow really hard. Oh, he saves for half. Boom, boom. With his lightning fast zombie reflexes, he saves for half. Do you move, Riva Toussaint?
Yeah, I'll go. It's staring him menacingly from across the field.
All right. Guard number 6 swings.
That's why. That spell's supposed to do 2d8, not 1d8. I'm
And
level 5 now.
and drops the purple zombie. Grawl, you're up.
Dicks out for Centaur.
You see the South? I haven't seen the South Park episode. I just saw a trailer for it, but like Butter's running around going "Wieners out." All right.
I'll
Swings for
shore up.
25 and hits for 12. Swings for 19 and hits for 9. On who? The orange zombie? Double orange? Alright, so it's reduced to 1
Do I
hit.
kill him with the 1 attack?
He gets reduced to 1 hit point and he rolls a Undead Fortitude save DC 14.
Do it, you won't.
Hustler! Alright. Osmond, you're up. This zombie will never die. He'll always live with that undead fortitude.
All right here.
You
Did you
could,
roll it for all of those?
Welcome to the gun show. We got 20 games.
Hold on, before those dukes go flying. Archie,
Yes.
did you roll for all of those?
no, you only kill him on the second swing.
Oh, damn. God damn it.
Yep. In fact, it would have been better if you'd swung the second swing first, because it would have been a higher DC. It would have been DC 19.
That was 2 attacks in the bonus action.
All right. Who are you attacking there, Osmond? Oh, right here, the blue zombie.
Yeep.
All right. And any special effects there, or just 3 swings?
3 swings.
Boom, boom, boom. As you run up, you deliver a flying kick, which sends it almost to its knee, like almost on its back, followed by a couple of jabs to its ribs. Zorn, you are up. Give me a second, Zorn, before you actually cast that spell. Before you do, what we all know you're going to do. I swear. I mean, I'm glad you're here, but you're just fucking phoning it in. What are you? Eldritch Blast.
God, that toothy grin.
Let's see. You realize there's a button you can click, right?
Come on. I'm all paper and pen, and I'm kind of lazy.
This is the lazier option, pressing just the button.
I was gonna say.
It is true. In fact, 1 second. Actually, we'll come back to that. Is that good for you? That roll? Actually, probably not, because it's only got 6.
No, I was actually doing poison spray.
Only because I'm assuming you're just being contrary.
I
just let you take your turn. You throw an Eldritch Blast all day. You're poison spraying like everyone here? You're gonna kill your allies.
It only affects one person.
Oh.
And it probably missed, but that DC should be 15. But yeah, that 9 DAC.
Alright, you coat the zombie in poison, and it does not affect it.
What a bit.
Yes.
That is pretty shitty. It's a shitty kitty, there's no doubt.
Oh no.
That puts zombies next. Alright, Dick's out for the zombie horde.
Guard number 5, I tried.
They swing on guard 5. They swing on guard 5. Are you kidding me?
Wow, that guard is stubborn.
Alright, DC 10 save for the double orange. Oh shit, my dick, son of a bitch. That's on the live stream now. My dick, son of a bitch. For those of you watching at home, I'm so glad you're here with me. Me getting
Macro's
this.
formula, but it doesn't seem to agree with me being level 5 now.
Which spell is it?
Sacred Flame, it's a cantrip.
Of course, it's fucking Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
No one's surprised.
Half the reason before I even saw what it did, that's half the reason I took Sacred Flame, was because of the name. I was like, well, I gotta have that one. Because the macro Ian used has like a formula in it, and I don't know how to alter that formula to account for having 2d6 now instead of 1d6.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking tell you, man.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, later. I'll just keep rolling an extra d6 when I roll my Sacred Flame.
Okay.
It isn't hard. I was just pointing it out in case you knew how to fix it immediately.
All right. Just give me a second. I was actually looking up something too. Shaped abilities. All right. Can you unselect and reselect your character, Zorn? You should have a new button. It's called Spells.
Where did this come from? No, it does the same damn thing.
All right. Click the Spells button.
Just did.
Now click Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay. I was only ever clicking it the one time, opening up all the spells. Okay.
Yeah, when you click those things, you can just cast your spells straight from there. It's really cool. This way, I'm not like trying to decipher the roll gibberish that you're throwing in. All right, so boom, boom. All right, Reba, you are up.
Okay.
Why don't you use some more turn undead, baby?
I can't do it again.
Oh, okay.
I only get one per short rest. It's that or healing. So you guys can't get my 25 healing points now until I rest.
Everyone's in pretty
Yeah.
good shape.
Yeah, no, because of me. And then I need to add an extra
D8.
D6. So there's another 2 to add to it.
All right, so you blast who? Double orange or blue?
Double orange.
Double orange. All right, he makes a undead saving throw DC. Oh wait, no, it's radiant damage. He doesn't get to roll undead fortitude. He just dies.
Well, I'm using it.
I wasn't considering it. It was just like it's the same as Zoran's pew pew. Anyway, guard 6 rolls, and we have an undead fortitude save DC 10. I love it. These zombies are such a pain in the dick. Grawl, you're up. They refuse to go down. All right, you whiff on the second roll. Actually, do you? No, you don't. So DC
Well, I get an advantage because he's now being flanked.
DC 23 on the saving throw. Come on, baby. Nat 20. Nat 20! Oh my god, that's bullshit. Alright, and then DC 13 to survive the second blow.
Hold on, because I get advantage, I have to actually roll those things all twice.
Okay, well his second saving throw is 6, so he can't. It doesn't matter. He can't survive. But I just think it's funny that when he needed that nat 20, it came through.
Well, all that matters is that he is also dead now, and we saved God number 5. Yeah, we saved the person that mattered.
Go home to your wife. Hold it close.
All right, you guys can still hear zombies in the town. In fact, they sound like they're coming from the center of town now.
Go! They're gonna break my shit. Let's get out of here.
Guard number 5.
Go.
Guard number 5 retires.
He does.
Well, retires as in he retreats. He's nearly dead.
He has a little.
Grawl just froze with that weird face that he does.
Oh.
He just got so angry about guard number 5 bailing on him that like
It's a fair thing to be pissed about. That fast, caring more about his own life.
Now, is guard number 5 like actually retiring from the guard service, or is he just taking a break?
retiring from the battle.
Okay, because I was gonna say, because I feel like if anybody's justified in retiring, it's that guy.
We've all almost died. He doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, but we chose this as a profession, fighting supernatural critters.
We chose to be a guard.
Because he expected all he'd have to do is roust a few drunks from the lumber consortium now and again.
What an asshole. He's protecting our town? I'm talking to him later.
Alright, since Grawl is shit in the bed here, who's leading?
I will take leadership because I hate the undead.
Very well. Lead the way, Reba.
Yes.
Noise is coming from the center of town.
Oh, it's coming from the center of town. I was just gonna head north and find the Lictious that ran away.
Oh, I can smell what Raw's cooking. Where are we going? Raw, lead to the background.
I do truly appreciate the idea of everyone's like, there's trouble in the middle of town, and I'm just like, let's head north.
And
That's
people
where
are
the
still
bad
going to
guys-
follow me.
That's where the bad guys retreated.
Come on, gang, it's all right.
I'll follow you, Osmond, because you seem like you know what you're doing on land.
Follow me.
Who's moving, Grawl? Who cares?
Well, you weren't around, so I was doing it.
Oh yeah, can I yell at guard number 6 to get his shit in gear?
He's
Let's go,
following.
buddy. The city ain't saving itself.
Where are they?
By the way, guys, like I'm off shift in like 5 minutes, so.
So, Guess who gets to do some overtime today?
Or he's like, man, it was really inconsiderate of them to attack like right before the end of right before the guard change.
Oh, if a guard change is on its way, then that means there should be more guards coming into the battle.
Like, I've got somewhere I've got to be.
If he tries to retreat, I will strike him down for cowardice in the face of duty.
In the face of duty, like DODY?
No, as in like he's hired to protect the town. If you don't do it, I don't put the spurs to him.
I lost people. I don't know where anyone's at.
I don't either. I've been training people like everyone else.
Roll and I are at the top left.
Yeah, go northwest, Reva.
Oh.
Right there. You're so close.
Boom.
She's in the river. She's in the river.
Hold up, I gotta zoom out some so I can actually see the map a little.
Guard 6 has never been here before and is lost.
He retires.
The Guard 6
So where am
retires.
I?
Are you like down by the river?
Oh wow, I got real lost.
Here. I'll
Can
tell
I
you.
shove
Suki,
this asshole?
Can you do what, bro?
Can I shove that asshole?
someone put me close to the battle and then ping me to it.
Can you ping your character, please? Grawl, or not Grawl, Reva?
How do I ping my character?
Long click. There we go.
Oh, that's the wrong arrow.
Nope, you got it.
Just moved.
You got it right.
Yeah.
I'm moving her.
Awesome. And then if you could ping me to the battle line, the map's just like slowed down for a second.
Sure.
I was trying to follow people and I got separated at some point.
No, Reva!
Reva, you fool.
Damn, we should have taken a 15-minute break. I could swamp this swarm too.
And in 15 minutes, what do you...
I know.
The town would have been destroyed.
Right, well, while Jake's getting up real quick, future reference, can I choose to use Rose Whip with no damage?
Rose Whip kind of like has thorns, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if I could make it thornless. Alright.
Individually take off the thorns.
Pick it off.
I should use Detect Evil.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because they might not be evil. They might be just misunderstood.
Oh, we don't care.
Listen, our tavern is at stake. We have to get rid of these things.
Yeah, they should have stayed the fuck out of our town. Falcons Hollow is fucking owned already by somebody.
I tell you what, if I don't see some clerics from Doldorn soon, I'm going to do some recruiting in town and convince them that I'm a better church. I will put them out of business. I'll be like a politician. Where was Doldorn when the zombies attacked? These
God.
priests hid in their church like cowards. I took to the front lines and defended your city.
I just
Or
want
my
to
city.
I want to be like Tiamat, but like humanoid shaped. You know, it's still 5 heads. You know, and I'll be running for mayor of Falcons Hollow, and I'll be like
Hiram McDaniels.
yep, I'll be really southern. And whenever my other head goes, that's a good point, purple head.
Hiram McDaniels.
That's what gave me the idea that if I ever end up in jail, I'm gonna run for president and try and get that way when I win, I can give myself a pardon.
Stupid.
You can. There's nothing that says that you can't run for public office from inside a jail. You could still be voted for. You could still.
But how do you campaign if you can't
Well, you
go
get
town to town?
you get loyal supporters. You get loyal supporters to spread the word. Vote for Ian so he can give himself a pardon.
Stop prison shankings. This has been proven by hardship.
I was gonna say, somebody's not gonna like your message and just hire someone in prison to kill you. Like, Secret Service ain't gotta be able to protect you until you win the primary. You aren't gonna have Secret Service protection, and primary's a couple months. You're gonna have to duck and dodge knives, dude.
All right, guard one.
Everyone's gonna want to be friends. If he was running for president and in prison, everyone would want to be his friend because they would also want a pardon. make you suck my dick if you give me a pardon when you get to presidency.
Yeah, and that's going to work against him. Because everyone's going to be like, if we elect this guy president, he's going to let everyone out of prison. And then what do you'll have? Bulletproof bears burning your women, raping your churches.
No, only the church will take the blame. So no worries.
All right, you attempt to shove the zombie. The yellow zombie responds by attacking you, Grawl.
Why did you shove him?
So that people could move into the area?
Well, you can move in through this square too, but it's limited.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, you can move through allies squares. You just can't stop in them. All right, Osmond, you are up.
Immediately. Gonna push him with a McFlurry.
I love everyone walks up to the zombies and they're like, hey, back. Get back. Back.
My God.
Okay.
However, you do realize once I start my turn, I'm going to throw myself into the horde.
And he has to make a dex save for each thing, or are you just doing a three-piece? Strength save. 3 times?
Just the one on
You do it. What happens? He gets pushed 10 feet away?
15.
Becomes part of the horde.
Oh no, that's shrinking the horde.
He gets knocked into this fellow zombie, makes a dex check, and they both fail, meaning that they both get knocked prone.
Yeah!
Huzzah!
I do like that. The half-orc barbarian pushes a zombie, then the freaking the monk just walks up, like dominoes.
Osmond walks up, gives a quick double jab to the face, just boom, boom, and then follows it up with a power kick. Like you
This
see,
is Sparta.
you
Whoosh.
see, this is Sparta donkey kick, where his knee almost touches his chest, and as he winds up to boom, kick it back. Osmond's turn. That's it. Osmond, do you move?
Yeah.
All right. And the undead horde takes this opportunity to lunge.
Come at me, bros.
The purple guard.
He should be getting some sort of bonus for having been encouraged by our bravery.
That's better. Thank you, I shout after him.
He had just arrived. That's all that was.
I'm really pushy.
The guard strikes the horde with his halberd, just swinging in blindly. At the end of the turn, the horde lunges forward another 5 feet. The horde on its turn uses grasping claws and whiffs. And on its turn, it moves 15 feet.
Hey, get out of here.
And
I like how it walked right past me.
it uses bring down. Everybody who shares a space occupied by the horde must make a strength athletics check or dex acrobatics check.
Just silly question. Do we get any opportunity attacks for it swarming past me?
No.
Okay.
Being so heavily pressed amongst the crush of bodies.
Fair enough. I've still got my plan. I'm prepared.
Osmond, can you give me a strength? Oh, there you go. Oh, you get brought down.
No!
Oh, by the way, you are also disadvantaged.
Why aren't you rolling acrobatics instead of just a dex save?
He's got better acrobatics.
No, but he just rolled a dexterity check. He didn't roll acrobatics.
Oh, make an acrobatics check, Osmond. You have acrobatics as a monk.
Yeah, get it together, man.
Oh, all right. So never mind. You are just fine. All right. You managed to avoid the grasping hands. The guards, however, let's see. Boom, boom. 1 save. Fail. Save. All right. The purple guard gets brought down. And
Yeah, what a shame.
one last thing on its turn. It automatically gets to use this maneuver. Feast. 12 damage. Killing the guard as he gets pulled down and torn apart. Riva, you're up.
Guard number 5.
Okay. Holy crap, that's a useful frickin' spell. I'm gonna save it for the trouble.
Is it really that chilly, Grohl? Go on, I'm sorry.
I am going to do something that is going to make Osmond the happiest warrior in the world.
You gonna order McFlurry?
Oh shoot, is that? Oh, it's touch. Damn it. So I can't get to him unless I enter the horde. Well, guess I'm gonna use it on myself and wade into the horde. Protection from good and evil. Oh.
Brutal.
And then I'm going to move into the horde. So I'm next to Osmond. Basically, where can I can't tell where the squares are. Is that an unoccupied square?
Yeah, it's an unoccupied square.
Okay, I'm going to move right up next to him now that I'm protected from good and evil, so I can use it on him next turn.
Zorn, you're up.
And then he and I are going to eliminate the zombie horde together.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind Grohl and shoot the horde. I would use the spell thing. The last time I clicked it, it said I did a 7 against AC, and that's impossible. Plus, I roll better. Do I hit the horde twice?
Let's see. 1 second, skipping down to Zoran's turn. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, you hit the horde twice.
14 damage on the horde.
And boom, boom. The green zombie gets up and moves in behind guard 2 and follows this up with a vicious slam attack. Alright, guard 2 takes his turn. He disengages.
Whoops! I accidentally put an aura on myself. Stop that.
Let's see, white 1.
There.
White 1 leaps in. Oh, nope, he doesn't have the reach for that. Alright, white 1 leaps in and then leaps to this building. Alright, zombie 2, boom, boom. Moves right there, boom. Zombie 1 rushes in. Grawl, you're up.
going to Zentar's Revenge.
On
Twice.
whom?
On this yellow-bellied son of a bitch.
All right, hold on. He has to make a DC 15 con save, and he whiffs. You have
That's
your
right.
You still have your second attack,
Okay, give me one
which is
second,
21 and 5 on the red guy.
Yeah,
All right, move him into melee range. Boom, boom.
I'm done.
Guard
Did you
one.
use attack for him?
Guard one also disengages. What'd you say, Grawl?
My second attack just hit the red.
Yeah. Figured you want to keep an attack that was good. Anyway,
Yeah, I know. Making sure I didn't know
Osmond,
if
you are
rolled.
up. You are amidst the horde. You have disadvantage on all checks.
Alright.
Take the defense action, man. I'm telling you. Shit's magic.
I mean, you're not grappled. You could actually disengage and move out, but any movement through a space occupied by the horde is difficult terrain, which means it counts as double movement speed, or costs double. So instead of like just moving that one space down would cost 10 movement, not 5.
Yeah, I would suggest you get out of here. I just looked. That spell I cast on myself is a concentration spell, so I'm not going to be able to cast it on you after all.
By the way, I didn't know how
I made a terrible mistake.
Gotta disengage.
It's okay. It's okay. I can handle the horde by myself. You guys focus on the other guys.
20.
Because I got 10 minutes of them taking every disadvantage against me.
I'm gonna try and get rid of this Zambo here. Am I still at disadvantage after I left?
No, after you leave it, you're fine.
Alright.
11, boom, boom, boom. Alright, he makes a Constitution saving throw DC 10. Hustler, baby. But it gets brought down to 1 HP.
Yes, salty son of a bitch.
Aren't you the salty sailor here?
Hey, Roll.
That's our word.
Reeve, what are you talking about? You don't even have words. You're a white woman.
Not true. I'm half angelic.
At the end of Osmond's turn, the horde lunges.
Really?
Yep.
Come
Then,
at me, bros. I'm prepared for the horde. I'm going to spend all my time.
womp womp.
Better the horde go after the meaty instead of the swift.
That's right.
Alright.
I'm protected against undead. I want them to attack me. I want to be swarmed by the horde.
And
I want to Zentaur this shit, but do it right.
everyone who shares a
Survive.
space occupied by the horde must make a strength athletics check. Or dex acrobatics check.
Would he get advantage on that for having his protection against whatever the hell?
I would say so.
I'm actively trying not to ask those sort of questions.
I was going to ask it if you did it.
Yeah, no, I think that's the best way to handle that.
Okay, so what am I doing?
Hey.
Athletics or acrobatics? Which for you, will be athletics.
Give me a strength athletics check.
Okay.
Because the DC is currently 8. Oh, wait, you're surrounded, bro.
I know.
Which means you get disadvantage. Which means it's
No,
regular.
protection from good and evil.
Which means you get regular rolls because you're surrounded.
Oh, okay. Let me re-roll that then, because I added advantage to it.
Yep.
Still, good way to be in a horde.
At least you're not disadvantaged.
Yeah. No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I didn't recognize that either.
I thought that the bring down
16.
makes this more difficult for every square. It didn't count as an advantage.
Bring down starts at 9. He's also surrounded on all sides by an enemy. Makes it particularly deadly. But DC 9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he meter beat, so he is out. By the skin of his teeth, he manages to shake them off.
Stop!
Wouldn't the DC just be 11?
No. It's DC 9 plus 1 for each square the Horde occupies adjacent to its target.
2, 3,
8.
You're right. You're right. I was thinking from the distance of the edge of the circle. Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
I apologize. 8 is actually DC 17, so that means you do get brought down.
Oh no! Somebody help! We moved in here to back up Osmond and I fucked up. Fucked up good.
Alright, and followed by Feast.
Heal yourself.
6 damage, minus 3, right? Reva, you get 3 damage reduction.
Yes, is that, what kind of damage is that?
I'm going to say slashing?
Okay, yeah.
Piercing. I'm going
Well,
to say piercing.
I was just saying, because if it's necrotic, I get my celestial heritage.
Nah, it's piercing.
Okay. That's all I wanted to make sure of. Yeah, so take 3 off of it.
Okay. Boom, boom. Alright. White's up. White's up, dick's out.
That's probably racist.
I don't know what he just said, but I'm offended. Leaps forward with a double long sword attack, and I would pull a crit card, but he is just dead. Zoran, you're up.
This guy above me is on the roof, right?
Yep.
All right, well, bye.
Zorn, get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get the fuck out of here.
You know, something that I meant to have enabled.
All right. I moved. Not getting jumped by whites is not all possible.
Oh my god, I just got that.
Oh, that's bad.
Damn whites.
Hey, come on. We can say it about our own people. White guys, white black guys, double coverage.
I don't know. I think if you're half black, most people are just going to see you as black.
Listen. I think we can determine this based on who's been president. Jesse Jackson? No. Obama? Yes. Every other white person? Yeah.
I mean, granted, you know, the mochaccino babies are the cutest, but once you grow up, I mean, you're just black.
Not if you become president.
All right, so nothing. He attempts to he attempts to slam what do you call it, Zoran, and Zoran raises a hand just casually, and the slam rebounds off of a web of arcane force.
Pew pew.
All right. Guard number 2, despite being nearly dead, finds his courage and moves forward.
You
And
better be coming to save me.
nah, he moves forward and swings on the horde.
Coward!
He's doing something. He's using a reach weapon too, so he doesn't have to get too close. The horde does lunge. I'm gonna say to consume. There we go. At the end of the guard's turn.
Now I stand a chance of breaking free of them and getting out of this.
White number 1 leaps forward and extends his hand. Hold on 1 second. And resurrects one of the guards.
Excuse me?
Like an Osmond.
Excuse me? What the fuck is
I
that?
take it the guard's not coming back on our side.
Reva, looks like you got something extra mad to be about.
Yes, I do.
Riva goes into a white hot intensity flame, just constantly casting.
Well, now that I realize having protection, having advantage on all attack rolls against me inside this horde is useless, I'm going to leave the horde.
At least you're not getting murdered. I guess you are getting pretty murderized. All right, so
I thought I would have advantage on their grabbing move is why I moved into the horde. That's why I didn't realize it wasn't an attack.
all right. This guy's going to move in and attack Grawl. 2 attacks on Grawl, actually. Boom for 4, and that's it. So 2 damage. As one of them clubs you over the head. Grawl, you're up.
Fine.
You know what? Yeah. What do you got going?
I'm going to actually. Would it be to disengage to move out to this spot right here next to Soren? That's my move action. Then I'm going to swing twice.
Okay.
On this orange fuck.
This hideous fucker. Alright, and that's it? That's you?
Yeah, the 7 and 11.
Yep. Alright, at the end of your turn, the horde remains. I was going to say he lunges. Nope. Instead, the horde does still take a legendary action. It's going to use Break Away and spawn 4 zombies.
You mean to tell me that fucking horde was 4 zombies?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
Break Away means that there's zombies that are breaking away from the horde. They draw their health from the horde's hit point total.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, like, say you went down an alleyway that was too large for the horde to travel through, they could still break away for every round and chase after you.
So many Zambos.
Question, real quick.
Yeah.
How many concentration spells can I have active at a single time?
1.
Okay.
How many zombies are in this thing?
4.
That's stupid. Ugh.
And actually, that kills the horde, which causes it to dissolve.
Good. Woo!
Now I just got all these goddamn zombies to deal with.
Oh, we got this.
That'll be easy, because again, I'm protected from evil.
Well, you're still grappled, Reba.
What key do I have left here?
It's okay if somebody like guard number 2 can help me out of this grapple.
The only guard that you could rely on was guard number 5, and he fucking retired.
Well, that's
Did he
because
run
guard.
or did he die?
That's because guard number 5's got a pretty good head on his shoulders.
Guard number 5 doesn't come back with reinforcements. I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Who was next?
River Breed.
That would be me.
Let's skip on down to Osmand. Go ahead, Osmand.
Gotta serve a McFlurry again. Push this one into the one behind it.
Okay, go ahead. Hold on.
Easy, breezy, beautiful husband.
What do you got for me? What's that second crit card say?
Flatfoot. Double damage and 1 dex damage, and target speed reduced by 5 feet, 5 feet until healed.
Okay, so does he make a strength or dex save on that hit? Strength, right? Alright, so boom. He whiffs, and we get that -1, and then, alright. So they both get knocked back 5 feet. This guy hits the wall and takes a d6 damage.
These motherfuckers.
And they both get knocked prone. In addition, you followed up with another 13, 21 damage. Or that you only get 3 attacks, so another 13 damage. Boom.
And
All right, the Revenant steps here and makes a spear attack. I'm going to say with advantage on you since you're grappled.
What?
Yep, you're
Motherfucker.
He's a Revenant. He doesn't have any control over his actions.
Does he count as undead?
Yes, he does.
He gets disadvantage on me, so it levels off at nothing.
He didn't hit either way.
Because all undead get disadvantage when attacking me, so that means we go even because they get advantage for flanking.
Reva, you're up. This would have
Okay.
been the spot to use that turn undead. Destroy undead.
Yeah, well, I didn't know I would have to fight another horde. I figured we were just doing like an introductory thing, and then we'd have to run north and deal with the rest of it.
No, don't worry, Rio. We got Soren on this. And Osmond. They'll pick up the slack.
Unless you guys want to help me sit down for 15 minutes.
No. Good on that.
Reva, what are you up to, man? Let's hear it.
Okay, I am going to... shit. I really want to attack, but I'm pretty useless with a mace.
Strength athletics if you'd like.
Yeah, I was going to say I got to break free first, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Somebody help me.
All right, they hold you. And I hate to say it, Reva, but I'm pretty certain that's your turn, unless you've got something else.
Unless there's a way I can, in some way, break them loose of me, no. Unless somebody would like to come help me.
there's a lot of zombies on the stage right now.
Guard number 2 would like to help me.
And boom, boom. All right, the white reaches forward with you and shoots spectral energy at you. It starts to draw your soul forth before you manage to pull it back.
Who does?
The white tries to pull your soul out of you, but you manage to pull it right back.
Okay, I was going to say, because necrotic damage, I've got my resistance for being a asthma.
I got it.
Okay. That's all I want to make sure of. I don't want to get fucking, like, this thing's designed to attack zombies, this character.
Boom, boom.
Another undead.
With advantage, purple zombie on Grawl and whiffs. Alright, Zorn, you are up.
Gonna go with... I really wanted to use flavor, but I gotta do this, because they're all fucking grouped up. Right there on these 3 assholes.
Yeah. That was not the time to be flippant with your spells.
15 on save, though.
I'm sure Reva would have gladly eaten 15 damage if it meant being free. Anyway,
But then she might have died.
Nah, that would only put me at half health, a little under half health.
alright, so this guy fails his undead fortitude. This guy makes an undead fortitude DC 23 and fails and dies. This one suffers the orange-red suffers 18 damage.
Um,
Boom.
Do I have to make a con save?
no, you're outside of the range.
Okay, cool.
I make sure to factor that in.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Zorn, do you move? I guess you really can't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't need to.
I don't
Fuck
need
these
to.
assholes.
My AC's balling out of control all of a sudden. I wondered why you wanted to take a level in Sorcerer. I'm like, I'm sure, man, but I don't know why you would.
You kidding me? He gets 4 cantrips and 2 first-level spells for a first level in Sorcerer. That's worth it by itself.
Cantrips are pretty brutal.
Fucking 4. You have 9 cantrips now, man.
Yeah, I know.
9 different spells you can just cast on a stick all day long.
That's me casting spells. My hands up all the time.
These hands. These hands. Anyway.
Hey. I'm out of line.
I'm not gonna lie, part of me was debating taking a level of Paladin just so I could be more efficient in melee combat.
Alright, you take 4 damage minus 3, Reva.
Oh,
As this zombie lays into you. Repeated, you take 2 damage minus 3, meaning you take nothing.
yes! I'm telling you, this heavy armor training was the best thing I ever did.
You again take nothing, because they do automatic damage to you while they're group grappling.
I am immortal!
Guard
Just,
number 2.
like waving my pendant in the air. The flame protects!
And another d6 from orange green as you take 3 damage, Hustler. Alright, blue attacks you, Grawl. Let's
Do it.
see. But without advantage. Womp womp. Alright, white 1 jumps in. Yeah, damn whites.
You should have seen this coming.
I didn't. Well, bro, like I said, I'm just rehashing a game that I've run with some updates. Like I basically play it through with another group, and then like, okay, this is what worked, this is what didn't, this is how I can be improved, and then I run it with you guys, and you guys get like the finished product. Anyway,
Thank you.
We get the KKK. Alright.
so attacked with advantage, you take 12 slashing damage, Reva, followed by another long sword with advantage. Boom! You
Wait,
take,
I take?
yeah, you take
He has long swords.
the whites do.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the guard number 2 was attacking me too, and I'm like, the dick! He turned on us at the wrong time.
12 damage plus another 11 and a crit card to you, Reba, or to me, against you.
Ah, damn. You guys really got to help me out soon.
So 23 so far. Yeah,
I'm flanking, else I would.
they're holding you down. Slashing. Nerve slice. Double damage, and target can only take 1 move or standard action each round. Or standard action next round. Which means even if you break free, that's all you can do.
So I'm dead.
Let's see.
What's my next character going to be?
Hold on. You took 12 and no, you brought down to 0.
Yeah, I know. When you told me the first damage, I'm like, don't even bother with the crit card. I'm down. And I'm the only one that can pick people up with the magic.
You can still make your death saving throws.
I can.
Anywho, zombie 2 attacks. Yeah, that's shitty. I'm sorry to hear that because clerics are super important. You should just make another cleric. Name him Reva 2.0.
I honestly was thinking about another cleric, but I'm like, I kind of feel...
You're not feeling your cleric all of a sudden? Just when it's getting good?
I want my cleric alive. I'm just saying I was thinking like maybe make another cleric, but I'm like, I don't think it would be as good as this one, so...
He bashes you for 1 damage. Yes, take that, Grawl. 2 total, but 1 when you consider it. This one moves in here and takes a swing at Osmond for 3 damage. Eat shit. Eat shit. Eat shit. You see, your tone says insult, but what I hear is an intriguing offer. Let's see. Token. Prone. Toggle that off. And he uses half his movement to get up and swing on Grawl. And whips. Alright, we're going to reshuffle the initiative real fast because I'm gonna have all the zombies go on the same turn, just for the sake of speed. So what we're gonna do is and then boom, boom, boom. Okay. And wait, Grawl, were you next?
I'm pretty sure I was.
You were next? Alright, well, you'll take the top of the round, and then everyone else gets reshuffled. Go ahead.
Alright, well, I'm going to activate my rage. And I'm going to
You mean you weren't raging?
No, I was not raging.
It
was two separate encounters, effectively.
Wow.
Someone's dying? I suppose I'll rage.
Not only am I raging, I'm fucking frenzying.
Okay.
Perhaps I am upset now.
He's going
But I'm
to...
risking a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And we all know how fucking serious that gets.
Yeah, for real. So,
'Cause, I mean,
I'm
like-
You're dying. You can't even give me your shit right now. Give me your shit later.
Grawl has no way of knowing if this is going to be the last battle. For all he knows, there's another horde on the other side of town.
Yeah, right? Like, come on. I thought I was being very prudent for a barbarian with -1 intelligence.
That's right.
It's another board. We gotta leave.
Grawl, I'm starting to think
Okay.
you're not role-playing your lack of intelligence adequately.
Well, if I role-played -1 intelligence, I'd just be frenzying all day, every day. I would be dead within the week.
Yeah, he just doesn't know a lot of things. He's not stupid. He just knows very few
Yeah, I
things.
mean, I have good wisdom. I have a +1 wisdom.
He knows
He's
bad.
got street smarts. He just don't got smarts.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like, I'm pretty sure Grawl can't read.
Yeah, I don't know taxes, but I know stone kills bird.
Okay, so I am frenzying, and I'm going to attack orange and red.
Ian?
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Let's see, so 18 for 12 damage. On who? 18 for 12?
Red in front of Soren.
Okay, in front of Zoran. So then we gotta say, boom.
I'm going to not move. I'm going to take that as my defense.
Undead Fortitude.
What a cunt.
Sorry, bro.
Do they get to roll Undead Fortitude every round? For every single attack?
Everything that would
Once.
every attack that would kill them, they get to roll it. They take
That's insane.
yeah, it is pretty bullshit. It makes them a pain in the ass to kill. But every attack that would kill them, however, if you deal high damage to them, like that attack dealt what? How much damage total? 12, which is the DC to save would be 17. He has to roll a 17 on his con check or higher. Here it says, if damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, which you did, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead.
I can read it.
Okay.
What my question is, if they go to -10 and they're killed outright, they still get to roll Fortitude.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That's just how it works.
I don't get a death save if I get to -10. And I have Fortitude as a barbarian.
Mhm.
So I get reduced to
We're
0.
not undead.
Roll that.
To be fair, we're not undead.
I know we're not undead, but that's my question. Is that just seems outrageous? Okay,
I
whatever.
hate it. I know it's annoying, but they're designed to be tough and dangerous.
Don't genuinely hate it.
It's fine. I'm gonna
We
kill
fight
this
the hordes of undead if people hate it.
All right, let me
I'm going to,
hold on. Let me go back up and review your other rolls. 11, which hits, and you deal 11 damage to red orange again.
Yes, red orange again.
And he makes a saving throw DC 16 and drops.
Okay.
Don't you get a third attack while frenzying?
I do.
And on who's this?
This is on orange.
And here's the thing: if you drop him to 0 or below 0 by 1 or by 20, it doesn't matter. Like here, we're only reducing him to -5. However, he still has to make the same roll. It's not like he gets to pad his Constitution check. It's still a DC 18.
In my mind, it's the sun could fall on this undead, and if he happened to crit on his Constitution check,
no, in the 5e rules, it says that if you take damage equal to more than twice, that brings you negative more than twice your maximum hit points, you die outright. There are no saves.
Okay, that was my question because I knew that was a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the mechanics were for that rule.
Equal to twice. So somebody would have to not only drop you to 0, but then to like -126 to kill Grawl outright without any recourse for him.
Makes sense. Okay. That's what I was curious about. So I was like, oh my god, like there's
You moving,
a chance
Grawl?
I could never kill this guy. Anyways.
Are you moving though, bro?
No, instead of moving, I'm gonna take the defense action.
Okay, boom. And this white leaps in to end your life.
Go for it. You won't.
Longsword whiff. Longsword whiff. This white moves in and attacks Osmond with a double longsword. Boom, boom. You take 10 and 10. You take 20 slashing as he leaps in and lacerates you.
Doesn't he have protection against evil or something on him still?
No, that's Reva.
Oh,
And it only lasts as long as she's concentrating.
I cast it on myself because I wanted to stay alive in the horde, and it didn't do shit for me
Reva,
because it doesn't stop grappling.
give me a death saving throw, 1d20. I was going to say, on a nat 20, you would have come to life with 1 hit point.
But I passed once.
Yep, you have 1 success.
We're making it.
The Revenant moves in and attacks Reva. No. Now the Revenant moves in, I'm going to say, to flank Osmond and attempts to end his life with advantage. And whiffs. Osmond.
This is fucking dangerous.
Well, none of these zombies are particularly dangerous. It's just there's so many of them.
Gotta flurry. Gotta flurry. Gonna try and knock this one away from me. Well, both of them. The Revenant and the thing. Oh my god.
Alright, you 8, 7, 19, 9, and which one? The red one?
I'm gonna try and knock both of them back.
Okay, so who's your first attack aimed at?
This thing. Red.
Alright, you miss. Who's your second attack aimed at?
Revenant.
The zombie or the white, though?
Yellow.
Oh, yellow. Okay. Alright, and you hit. He rolls to make a strength check. He whiffs. He takes an additional d6 when he hits the wall since he can't fly the full distance, and his body crumples. You follow that up with a 17 to the white. He makes a strength saving throw. Oh, that's the guard's strength saving throw. Whites are a little tougher. He whiffs. Flies 15 feet. And he takes 7 damage by the looks of it. Okay. Boom, boom. Osmond, flurry of blows, hits everyone around him in a whirlwind of fists. Zorn, you are up.
Go ahead, fucking try it. Attack on me. Do it. Do it.
You wouldn't invoke an attack of op.
From the sky?
No, not if you move diagonally through. Like if you move through these squares, you're not entering his. Or actually, just don't even move up to one. Just move down one, Darian.
Why?
Because you don't provoke an attack of op there.
No attack of op. And you can still reach orange and blue.
Alright, I'll do it. Okay, so for this little bastard, right, for some reason it's not factoring in my charisma, and it's really shitty regardless, so I'm going to use,
Click the spell, man.
yeah, using that, boom, make my attack now.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Nice.
Fucking hit this bastard right here, alright?
Yeah, this is the enemy to use that on too. They've got like no armor class. So give me a damage roll.
I mean, he rolls a +7. I mean, he's hitting better than anyone else in the party, man.
Yeah. The damage roll. 8. Alright.
You gotta roll one more d8, man.
Yeah, I know. Here's another D8. Where is it? Where is it? Give me a second.
Slash roll 1d8.
Boom. Alright. And his friend behind him, fucking yellow and orange, he gets hit too. Like green flame. Right?
And it deals how much damage?
It is charisma.
That. 8 damage altogether on the second guy. 13 on the first.
Nice. That puts you up to 22 damage in a single attack.
And then, of course, he yells, "Shillelagh!"
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Shillelagh.
Can I get a shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh!
He will deliver us. Can I get a shillelagh? One long sword for Grawl. You take 5 slashing minus
From whom?
from the orange-white.
He gets disadvantage.
He gets disadvantaged when he's being attacked, but he's not surrounded on all sides.
That's a defensive action, and he's being flanked. So he gets
Oh shit! Yeah, that is a true thing. So let me give him another long sword.
Oh god, way to suck, orange or white.
All right, let me give you back those 3 hit points. No, I didn't take them away in the first place. Yeah, you stopped me. And then he turns and throws a long sword at Zoran.
Fuck him. You miss? Bring it, pussy. Yeah, pussy.
Yeah, apparently he did miss. All that shit talking. Anyway,
Alright, ready to save?
yep, ready to save.
Oh, 2, baby.
But here's the thing, man. If you just get 120, you would have been fine. You would raise immediately.
The point is, I made 2 so far, 1 more, and I don't have to keep looking at what I'm going to make next.
Are you? Is that what you're doing between turns? Is like investigating?
Yeah, because I'm not really engaged in the battle, so I'm just looking at other classes and see what's
There's
up.
not much you can do. I don't blame you, actually. Osmond, you're up.
So you understand, I'm not like over here masturbating. I'm
Dangerous to
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd like to imagine that when you open your pants, there isn't like a light that comes out. Oh. No, it's like the Ark of the Covenant. Just, just to gaze upon it with mortal eyes would destroy your mind and rip your soul from your very body.
I'm almost tempted to make a necromancer just to go
Alright,
the complete opposite of what I did.
979
I
on
know
the
I
red.
will, but
On the red, Osmond.
Yep.
All right, so boom. On the 7, he makes a Constitution saving throw, DC 12, and saves. And then on the 9, he makes a Constitution saving throw, DC 14, and fails. You drop him. Do you move?
Yes. Yes. Just gotta figure out where everyone's fucking danger.
can I count my time unconscious as a short rest?
No.
I'm so rested.
And
Nothing like a zombie nap to get you ready.
Fresh rules too, by the way. Fresh house rule. Resurrect, like coming back from death. Like say somebody heals you after you drop unconscious, you gain a level of exhaustion every time.
Okay. What if it's magical healing?
Yeah, no, like say somebody casts Cure Wounds on you. Yeah, you gain a level of exhaustion until you have had a chance to rest. Being knocked, this keeps you from being repeatedly murdered and just resurrected. I'm just fine, just fine.
What about Revivify?
I have that.
What does Revivify do? Can you link it?
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Alright, Osmand moves there. Grawl. Osmond, you realize if you don't give these zombies something else to attack that they're going to kill Reva?
They might kill me.
They won't kill you, or Osmond. You'll be fucking fine.
Yeah, these are zombies. The white is the one that came in and fucked you up.
Also, why am I in the house now?
Yeah, basically automatically resurrects you with 1 hit point if you died within a minute.
Do you want?
Osmond, put your back to the guard and you'll be fine, man.
You're going to get Osmond killed.
You'll be fucking fine. How much health do you have, man?
8.
You'll be fine.
Alright, Grawl, you're next.
Maybe we should have bought health potions instead of a bar.
Hey, man, I have plenty of gold to buy fucking health potions. You guys need to watch your money better.
Listen, I
I got
remember.
Grawl over here with the fucking...
Speaking of, can I transfer my shares to my new character if I die? I doubt I will since I made 2 good saves.
No, Zorn would
What if I make the new character a servant of the light?
Chat box it, man. I'm hitting the blue guy,
Just a question.
and I'm hitting orange afterwards if I kill blue. So,
Alright, so boom boom. 12 damage to blue, you say?
actually, you know what? Let's make it orange. Let's make it the white. They're more dangerous anyways. So, I
Okay.
hit him I swung at him for 22, and then I swung at him again for 9. But because he's being flanked, I get advantage, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I hit him with the 22. I'm going to swing again.
You hit with the first 2 rolls, so I wouldn't bother re-rolling them.
Well, I mean, that would be 1 roll because I got advantage on it.
Okay.
1 swing.
So then you swing again, 19, grand total of 11, so that actually it totals out to 2 more damage. And then your last roll is 11. You have to roll 1 more time for your 3rd roll.
Yeah, this fucking white is a sack of hit points, man. So I now rolled
6 times altogether by the looks of things. You deal a total of 13, 11, and 11 damage. So 22, 35 damage altogether. Boom, boom. As you bash this white repeatedly, you can see that its chest cavity is open. Its arm is hanging off of its body in a tatter, but it's still holding its long sword, eyeing you with baleful hatred.
I'll take the move action for defense.
Okay. I need to look that up. It's fine for this session, but I'm not certain if you can take a defensive action without a standard action.
That's a move.
Okay.
But yeah.
I will be looking into it later.
All right.
But it flies for now. Anyway, so I'm going to say call it high or low, Reva.
What?
Call high or low.
Let's do high.
Oh.
All right, the zombie attacks Zoran.
Wait, real quick. My initiative did not factor in my dex.
I would say it's too late, man.
I'll accept it, but I'm just saying, future reference, I'm rolling it.
I'll keep it in mind for future reference, but anyway, zombie attacks Zoran. Zoran dies. So I don't know why it matters. No, zombie attacks Zoran.
Hopefully you guys can finish this off and pick me up before he dies.
Alright, this zombie attacks you, Reva. You incur a death saving throw failure.
Oh.
Yep. Call it again, high or low, Reva.
Let's go low this time.
This zombie attacks you too. You incur a death saving throw failure.
So I'm at 2.
Yep.
2 and 2. So if they attack me one more time, I'm gonna have to see about maybe a ranger.
Call it high or low, Riva.
I'm gonna go low because I feel like the dice are fucking with me now.
And it attacks Osmond. For 4 damage. I will taste your blood tonight. All right, and then Zoran's next. Actually, I skipped him. Go ahead, Zoran. You're up.
All right.
I'm prepared to take my death saving throw. That if I fail means I'm done for.
Riva, I'm sorry, man. I know that's shitty.
Hey, it's how the game runs, man. I ran into the horde.
I assume his AC is higher than 10.
Nope, it's not. Zombies have shit AC. That's why I said these are the guys to roll shitty against.
Yeah. First guy takes. Oh wait, shit. First guy takes 14 damage. Sorry about that.
All right, so he makes a saving throw DC 19 and drops.
All right, and his little friend takes 6 damage. His little friend being this one.
Oh, okay.
Osmond, you better save my ass on the next
All right,
turn.
the whites move in. Damn whites. Okay.
Wait, was Osmond knocked unconscious too?
No, not yet. Soon. Very soon.
Once I get picked up, I'll heal myself, then I'll worry about Osmond.
White kills guard 2, moves in, swings on Osmond, and fails. This white, boom, boom, attacks once at Grawl.
With disadvantage.
The first one didn't hit, so he fails anyway. And once at Zoran, and fails. He turns, Grawl blocks, he whirls around. Zoran just, again, blocks with a miasma of arcane energy. That puts, Riva to Saint next. Riva, moment of truth.
Do, 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 do.
No.
The flame prick. Hey, I already made my cool quote for death. What was it?
I hate you, Osmond. You ruin everything.
No. It took me a while to think it up because I had nothing to do before I decided to look at a new character.
Gotcha. Osmond, you are up.
I am the flame forever, and then falls to the ground with a smile.
Who are you attacking, even, Osmond? Please declare before you hit. Before you swing in the future. 4, 6, and 8.
Well, obviously this one first.
So he rolls, and he gets crushed by your third attack. Boom, dead. And are you moving, Osmond?
Nope.
You know, I know you can burn a key and disengage for free.
You don't have enough key points. Don't do it.
Oh, yeah, he's been burning key to fuck people up, hasn't he? Grawl, you're up.
Dicks out for Zentar. Natural 20 on the white. That white bastard.
Bro, I would deal you a crit card, but he's just dead. Actually, you know what? Let's deal you the crit card anyway, because sometimes they have unforeseen abilities that... So go ahead and check.
Who we got?
Never know, you might get like an attacks all adjacent foes to a card or something. That'll be brutal.
Where is piercing? No, double damage and dex damage.
Brutal. Alright. Zoran, you are up.
Well, no, I still have attacks me. I attacked one time.
No, your turn's up. No, I forgot. Go on.
Don't the zombies have 8 in initiative?
Yeah, I don't know how they got removed. Oh, you know why? Because the zombie that I used to launch his initiative got murdered.
So I hit blue. And I guess I'll hit him again.
So 8. And you roll again. Go ahead.
I hit him twice.
Oh, I see.
So it's 6 and 8.
All right, he makes a saving throw DC 13 and saves at 1 hit point. All right, zombies go.
Why is it DC 13 again? What's the...
You deal 8 damage. He has to make a saving throw DC 5 plus the damage you dealt to drop him below 0.
Okay,
Or drop him below 1. He rolls a slam on you, Grawl, for 5 damage, -3.
With disadvantage for defense, because I didn't move.
Oh, shit. Yeah. We'll keep calling it out because, man, I got a lot to track here. He whiffs.
Yeah, no worries.
So, +3. I handled it. Anyway, we give... Here.
Or actually, you know what? Fuck, it's too late. I can't do it.
And he whiffs. This zombie moves in to flank Osmond. Come on, TPK. 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 You take 2 slam damage. Followed by this guy who just gets to roll regularly against you, Osmond. And whiffs. Zorn, you're up. Everyone must die. TPK. I said TPK. Ooh. Alright, so you deal 6 damage to...
12 damage to the guy I'm right behind. This guy, 12 damage to him.
Okay.
And his little orange and yellow friend takes 11 damage. Ah!
He makes a Constitution saving throw. And 11 damage exactly. Well done. He makes a Constitution saving throw DC 16 and gets myrtleized. Shit, yeah, shit my dick, son of a bitch. Alright. You drop him. Alright, moment of truth. At least you kept him from being flanked with that green flame blade.
Spell.
I'm a team player.
Yep. White moves in for
I was a team player.
White swings a double longsword and drops Osmond down to 0.
No, fine.
I should make a monk. Those things seem efficient.
Actually,
Osmond, didn't you not move? Why don't you people say you're taking the defense action? Why am I the only one?
you know what? Yeah, you know what? You can go ahead and have the defense action. Let him roll.
I whispered to you to do that earlier.
Did you?
Yes.
Did
I was
you?
like,
No, watch
Well,
this.
there you go. He
Good
swings.
idea.
He swings twice with advantage, disadvantage, and still drops him down to 0. And that's his turn. Osmond Gale, give me a death saving throw.
Ba, 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 ba. The hell is it?
Sweet. That's 1 save. Grawl, you're up. TPK.
I'm attacking blue again. So I swung twice, 22 and 11, and then it was
Just give me the
10,
damage. How much damage total for each attack?
10 and 6.
So 15. He saves. And 11. He saves.
Can I attack again because they're invincible? I botch. That undead fortitude is nonsense, man. Nonsense.
Need to get some radiant damage, bro. Holy water. Something.
Swings his cudgel of a cock at him. Radiant damage. 86.
Alright. And you draw from the critical fumble deck. Crit fumble, crit fumble, crit fumble. It's down below my 1.5 miles of macros that I have. Deal 1 to Grawl. What horrible fate befalls you?
I'm stunned for 1 round. Fort negates.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 12.
Get off my fucking screen. Jesus Christ.
So nothing happens to you.
Good.
All right, zombies
Especially
move in.
Nothing happened to them.
We got one slam. One slam against Zoran. And a slam against Grawl. Nothing happens. Zoran, you're up. GPK.
Well, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that makes more sense. All right. I'm going to stop saying it and just let us all know I'm doing green frame. Shillelagh. We know. Oh, what do you know? I fucking hit. All right. Damage. Oh, wait, no. What? What am I rolling?
You roll a d20, man.
Oh, sorry.
So
Okay.
6, so
I did roll
12.
the 1d4.
Hold on, he makes a Constitution save throw, DC 17. He saves.
Oh, wait. I wasn't done adding my damage for that attack.
Oh, okay, what was the damage for that attack?
9.
It wouldn't matter. He rolled a 21.
Oh, bastard.
You have a second attack you can do or something? No.
No, but I'll go defensive.
Okay. All right. The white goes. The white raises his hand and lifts it towards Reva's corpse. Reva, give me a wisdom saving throw.
A what?
Give me a wisdom saving throw. All right. Reva's soul instead of Reva's corpse rising, Reva's soul rises from her body and dissipates.
I am one with the flame.
Her body, yeah.
You don't realize how bad that would have been for my character. To not be let into the flame because some fucking creep just
instead of his corpse rising from the ground to battle for the forces of evil, his corpse catches fire.
White fire.
Yep, silver fire.
Yes.
All right, and that's the white's turn.
Protects.
Osmond. Seriously, man, if you'd failed that, I would have raised you as an evil set.
Fuck you. One of us survived.
This is why we play D&D, people. These are the moments.
Oh my god, that's so...
At least one of us has survived this endeavor. That's all I care about.
Everyone's gonna crit on a death saving throw.
Yeah, instead of the guy that can resurrect people as a cantrip or, heal people, it's
Grawl.
gonna be the guy who...
Reva, try not to be too bitter. I know it's shitty that you died, but...
I'm gonna be salty and butthurt at the same time.
Okay, well, you know what? If my character... Because Reva was a pretty solid character. If my character had just died, I might be a little salty, too.
It's only because she was such a well-built character.
She was. Okay, so Osmond comes back,
One more
prone.
level, I could have used 2 turn undeads. One more level.
Osmond, you're laying on the ground. You can feel the dirt against your face. Your eyes crack open. You can still hear battle raging around you, and you can see Reva's corpse is in a blazing, towering inferno.
Oh no, all her items.
Grawl, you're up.
Yeah, if anyone wants to take her mace and shield, they're going to become like Zentar's Revenge. You got to give them a cool name.
I never liked the Church of the Silver Flame anyway.
8.
Damn.
Alright, so Grawl swings for 12, 16, and 7. So that's 17 on the first saving throw. He meets. 16, so DC 21. He fails.
I got a question. Could we house rule it that if I eventually do double his butt fucking health that he's just dead because he's nothing but paste at that point?
He's got
Because I
30-something
very
hit points.
clearly hit him with a Morningstar. He doesn't suddenly become adamantine. He's still undead flesh and bone. And
You know what? That's fair.
Nothing but amorphous.
That's fair. If you drop him to below double his hit points, eventually he dies.
Okay. Because that could get annoying as fuck 5 rounds ago.
All right. It's a well thought out house rule, and we'll play it that way.
Awesome. Even though he's dead at the second Constitution check, so now purple, please.
Purple
Roll
takes the
Constitution.
third roll, which is what? 7? Which
Yes.
isn't enough to kill him.
I will screw you guys into my last breath. My shares of the nightly Knoll
All
go
right.
to the church.
So,
Your last breath was something entirely different.
I know. I'm just saying. That's
Slat.
my will is saying.
Reva's dead. Long
Osmond, call a high or low, please.
Hi.
Okay, he turns and attacks Zoran.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Critical
Oh.
strike. -8. Boom, as the zombie whirls around and smacks you with his entire forearm. And this one attacks Grawl with disadvantage. And whiffs. Zoran, you're up.
All right. I don't want to make him think he matters. So I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast, point it up in the air. One shot goes to the one that just hit me. Other one goes to the Revenant.
Oh, you mean the white? We all know you want to kill the white, man.
Yeah, I missed the white, but I hit that first motherfucker.
Okay, he makes an undead fortitude save for 7
It's not hard. It's not hard.
and still whiffs, and then the white takes 1 damage. But since we've house ruled it, he is.
No. I missed the white. The guy didn't whiff. I only did 1 damage to him. The guy.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you roll a D8?
Because he's targeting 2 separate people.
Yeah, but that would be a D10 and a D10. The Eldritch Blast does a D10 damage.
Oh, jeez. It's because I double clicked and. Sorry. All right. I do hit the white.
Okay. Give me a d10 damage.
10 damage. So I'll stop double clicking.
Alright, and give me a d10 damage for the zombie as well, please.
Oh, I already did. It was 1 damage.
You rolled a d8.
No, the second one. Like, look, there's a rolling 1d10.
Okay, got it.
I'm not going to cheat yet.
Appreciate that. Alright,
Should have cheated. He's a dick.
I'm going to say the white is actually stunned for a round from Reva's rebuff. Osmond, you're up. You can spend half of your movement to get up.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize you... Oh, I thought that was your hair. I'm like, I didn't realize you had long hair, Osmond. My God, you really bound it up tight in those rows.
Gonna stand on up. Gonna.
You can take the defensive action instead of attacking.
Which would make everyone have to roll against you with disadvantage.
Take the defensive action. Because Grawl is yelling at me from the other side of the battlefield.
Take the defensive action.
It lasted like 5 rounds. No, not even. I yelled that at you, or I whispered that
Grawl,
to you
go
back
ahead.
in the last encounter. The defensive action.
Grawl, you're up.
Do it.
Grawl, you're go. There it is.
And hit both 8s on the purple.
Boom, boom. So that's minus
See, that's it.
16. And he makes a con saving throw, DC 13, saves. But I am keeping track of his negative hit points now so that he could die eventually.
I botched. So you want to deal me another one of these fucking cards?
Yeah, I'd love to. The first one was kind of a softball. Let's see what dark fate awaits you now. By the way, there's another horde coming.
Going to
I'll crawl away. Fuck this town.
Fuck this it went from we must protect it, this is our house, to fuck this town. Fuck it.
Self-castration.
You're kidding, right?
No. Amazing miss. You're stunned for 1 round, 400 gates.
Okay. Well, I didn't realize that was a card. Alright, say again, fortitude to gates. Give me a fortitude saving throw.
I am not rolling Arcana. God damn it.
Well, thank God, because you're shit at it. Alright, so you save.
Yeah, I say no problem. Okay.
Alright, the zombies swing. Give me a higher. I'm going to say he attacks Osmond with disadvantage. That's 1 on Grawl, whiff. That's 1 on Osmond, whiff. Zoran, you're up.
Should have fucking hit me. Hit the first one, missed. Goddamn double clicks. Alright, well, I'm sorry. I did 2 damage to the first one.
Okay.
The first one is always the best way to punch me.
He saves.
He saves. Alright. Oh, 13 damage to Revenant. What? God,
Stop rolling, or stop clicking twice, man. Jesus.
I know, it's... Oh, fucking... Okay, that one... Yeah, sorry about that. That was 2 damage. Yeah.
Alright.
2 damage. That's it. I take it he makes it.
Yeah, he makes it. The white swings a double longsword at Osmond. A critical strike!
With disadvantage?
And a shit strike. And he swings it. It's not over yet. Second swing. And that doesn't hit, so he misses on all accounts. As Osmond manages to pull a dodge right out of his ass. Osmond, you're up.
That's not a black joke.
So for my movement, I could just take defensive action again.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch the white.
The Dukes! With those fucking ever critting Dukes. Critting on the death saving throws, critting on the fucking punches.
This is straight up panic mode for Osmond.
I've never met or seen anyone else crit this much. Ever.
This is why Zentar died. So this could happen.
So that the McFlurries and the bucket of Dukes could be doled out like it was fucking Christmas.
It is spun around. Normal damage and target is flat-footed for 1 round.
Okay. Alright, so normal damage to target is flat-footed for 1 round. That's 7. Who are your other attacks against? The white?
Yeah.
I thought he was always attacking the whites.
Those damn whites.
Osmond, I thought you were attacking the white originally.
I was.
Oh.
And you drop him. And middle. Zombie dead. Zombie dead. Nobody else is really a threat at this point. Alright. Congratulations. You lost a party member.
Alright.
And all the guards that were there with you.
I take it all his shit's gone.
Nope. Suddenly there is... Where is it?
I think it's safe to assume that his share of the tavern is split between the 3 of us.
You mean my 2
Unless
shares?
this happens. No.
I got Osmond bows out gracefully.
Fuck this town. You know what? I mean, I don't like this town that much. You guys managed to stagger back. Well, Osmond manages to stagger back. Zoran and Grawl are relatively fine. But you guys managed to make it back to the Nightly Knoll.
To be fair, Reaper was the one that wanted to go fight stuff, and that crazy man came in the bar.
I like them straight.
Don't put this on me. Don't you put that X on me.
Well,
So how'd it go?
Fuck you, old man.
Somebody kill that old man.
Kill that son of a bitch. You guys retreat to the nightly knoll. You notice that shortly after the hordes dissipate, that heavy cloud cover that was blocking out the sun also dissipates. I didn't even see what people are writing in chat.
He almost died because of you, old man. He lost a good woman.
You act like the old man brought them here.
It was him.
It was him. That dude did it.
I need someone to blame. Everyone else is dead.
between my friends.
You ever hear that saying, don't shoot the messenger? Yeah, that saying's bullshit.
Yeah.
This guy might as well have been the necromancer himself.
I feel kind of glad that everyone's murdering an old man over me.
Not murdering him. I just ripped off his fucking mustache.
Makes me feel good.
And lay forward by herself.
I'll throw that mustache into the fire. I'm sure Reba would be happy about it.
I mean, yes.
Now,
I'm happy about any time somebody gets hurt.
if you want to take Reapa's skull and put it in the tavern so she can be with us all.
No, she was immolated, though.
Yeah, the flame took me.
But I'm assuming
As it
that
should.
all of your money was kept inside the nightly knoll, right?
I had 200 gold, and it was on my person because I don't trust this now.
Your money's on your person. Don't take a page out
Better
of
question is,
bury your
all of my equipment that wasn't equipped to me is in a cart with a mule. So,
Also, Brawl, you're leaving with
Everyone, please, the whole party, take a page out of Graw's book and bury your money.
Alright, well.
so if you really want, I can literally, I've got a ton of stuff you guys can take from my cart.
All right, you
The only
guys.
stuff that was on me was my rope, steel mirror, grappling hook, chalk, my prayer book, and my holy symbol. Everything else is in my cart next to my donkey or my mule. Did I get it? Yeah, I got a mule. I even got mule feed. I was prepared for this stuff, man. You guys want a shovel? I got a shovel.
Lazily whispers insults. All right, Grawl pounds on the table, just.
Everyone, patrons, party members, Reva,
What's up?
fucking sacred.
So I'm not there.
We're not. Reva, shut your dead mouth.
You're dead. Let us honor you in peace by being
You're
quiet.
real. You're like seriously spoiling my toast to your death. Everyone, to Reva,
So, Reva.
healed us when we needed it, and annoyed the shit out of us when we didn't. About the sacred flame. The only time I'll ever say it. So cherish it, Reva, in your immolated afterlife.
Where I'm assuming you're just burning in the fire forever and ever.
Forever.
Just like you always wanted.
And to her sacred flame.
Convert. Convert now.
Can I get a shillelagh?
Oh my god.
So I've decided I've got to make a druid for my next character. Because I've never played a druid in 5th edition.
Osmond is feeling the spirit. Can I get a shillelagh? He falls to the ground and just he starts convulsing. As Zoran turns and smacks him over the head with his staff. Can I get a shillelagh? Alright, over the next couple of nights, you guys end up having to fend off. You guys end up having to fend off several more hordes. They've managed to muster a militia of villagers that's held them off so far, but they come every night, and more come with each passing moon. You notice that give me a Arcana check, Zoran.
Well, guys, I'm stumped.
Anyway, over the next couple of nights, you managed to hold them off, but preliminary scouting you've sent out via your druid compatriot. Let's see. Grawl starts writing a letter to the church before realizing he can't read. All right.
I like how I feel like the villagers should start calling themselves the militia of the Silver Flame in my honor.
All right, let's not get carried away.
They're hunting undead. It's appropriate while they're hunting the undead.
Riva, you have to accept that Grawl hates you. Hates your character. His character hates you anyway. The fact that he's even memorializing you is a huge deal.
He honestly.
Wow.
That Centaur was a class act. He had to play. He had the common decency to fuck off after he died. Real class act, that guy.
Oh man.
Okay.
Fortunately, playing a druid, I don't have to actually talk about the gods, so I can focus more on doing bad shit.
So your druidic companion that Grawl knows from sometimes running into him in the woods.
The only man who's as naked as Grohl.
Manages to. I don't know. I think Grawl would argue that he could be more naked.
See, here's the difference. Grohl can get naked and run through the woods. I can get naked and turn into another animal.
Well, I mean, anybody can take off their clothes, but it takes something extra to be so vulgar about it.
Grawl is very in your face with his nudity, to be fair.
So you guys are aware, my new druid doesn't bathe a lot.
Got it. All right. Anyway, moving on, because there won't be any more combat for the evening, so you guys are not going to die tonight. If you haven't died already, that is.
Thank you for the distinction.
Yep, you're fine. Zoran,
I'm just laughing at the idea of the heal player.
are you really killing townsfolk?
Player dies.
Not townsfolk, that specific one. Not just because he warned us, but because one of mine died.
But you're taking my cart and all of the stuff in it. You're
Doesn't
like
matter.
looting a corpse.
Yeah, because you were mine. Like you were one of my companions. So I'm taking the fucking donkey and the cart and the shit from killing this guy for losing me a healer. I'm pissed at him.
He didn't do any of that. All right, fine.
It's funny too because there's some stuff in that cart
Just
that
know-
I literally bought for adventuring, and I realize now we're never adventuring long enough to need it.
Yeah, I know it's not his fault again. It's just the way the cards go. It's just I'm playing into my character. That's what he does. Oh no, I assure you, it was quiet. He's a not even level 1 character. It was very quiet. One shillelagh, a little bit of play, and he's dead.
You'll have to catch him later unless you want to kill him in public.
Okay, I'll catch him.
Okay, you'll catch.
I mean,
He
it's
looks.
not,
See you
all
later.
you gotta do is make it look like a zombie mauled him.
Catch your ass on the flippity flop. That's something black people say, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just catch him in a dark alley, chew on him a little bit. Everyone will think the zombie's got him.
I think he knows better than to show.
God. All right, so you guys are left. Your druid friend has reported the largest force of undead yet. It more than quadruples the size of the initial force. What I'm going to do is You guys have free run of this map. I'm going to turn off the dynamic lighting so that it loads a little smoother. What I want you to do is pick out some defenses and tell me what you want to do to defend this town. They don't come during the day unless it's heavily overcast. They only come at night. So you have free run of this map. Tell me what you want to do. Use the drawing tool.
Not good at this stuff.
What, organizing?
Well, I'm not going to be able to provide much advice except for when accounting for natural phenomena, being a survivalist. I have no mind for strategy. I'm also borderline retarded. So I'm leaving this up to Soren and Osmond.
I'm meeting in there.
And once
You can recommend stuff outside of character, Grawl. You can just chalk it up to something Zoran would have figured out.
Wait, I would just say, come on, he's a warrior. I think he would know a little bit about defense.
Yeah.
Nothing, but anything combat related, I feel like you know that.
Maybe for know where they're both.
Grawl, you can strategize.
okay.
So does anyone know anything
Let's
about
talk about the
zombies
memories of
before we
Whoa!
because you
Whoa!
said
Whoa! Whoa!
that
Whoa! Whoa!
zombies-
Whoa! 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 Grawl's talking.
Yeah.
Keep it to chat. If you we're talking about the defense. If you have something to say about the defense, then go ahead.
I was saying that I was rationalizing it as from the days back when I was a raider. Back when I was.
That's fine. Your reasons are irrelevant. Tell me how you would defend the town.
I'm still trying to zoom out far enough to see this.
Need spike barricades on all 3 entrances. The first job.
How tall are you?
So me and I go to the Lumber Consortium and just tell them outright, we need almost all of the dark wood that's been harvested that we have access to make pikes. Because it's either lose the town or defend the town.
Wait, what's up in the top right corner? That looks like a defended area.
Yeah, that's the compound that the mayor lives in. Or not the mayor, but the lead rep for the Lumber Consortium.
Okay, so they can defend that themselves. We're only worrying about the city. So you said there's 3 main entrances?
No, let's take a look. There's 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Yep.
And then
three.
there's the over the water on the bridges. If everyone's okay with it, we can destroy the bridges.
Those bridges are actually just docks that lead out. The river is actually many times wider than that.
Oh, so we don't even have to worry about that.
Yeah, the undead have not come from the riverside at all, and they very rarely come from the bottom left either.
So,
I mean,
think
and not by very rarely, I mean very few make it down to the bottom left.
we dig trenches along the entrances and place the pikes in the trench so that they fall into the pikes.
So some spiked pits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha. My cart has a shovel in it.
Yeah, Reva, I'm sure that's the only shovel in the entire town.
I'm just laughing at the idea, like, I've got a shovel. You've got something.
You had a shovel. You're
I
no
also
longer
got a crowbar.
the hippie in the woods.
Yeah.
Centaur's ghost never talked this much.
What would we do without you, Soren? Not dig a damn ditch, that's for sure.
So you want to do right outside the walls? How about, oh, this is a good idea. Put up a spear wall or a pipe wall, and then dig a trench behind it and fill it in with oil so we can set it on fire. If they climb over the wall, they fall into an oil pit.
Well, we wouldn't even need to set it on fire because if something is covered in oil, being someone that climbs a lot in my day-to-day.
So are we doing trenches? Are we doing?
I think if we put a wall up and build some sort of lumber wall in front of the doors, if we could do it along the whole wall, I would, but just the main entrances, a trench with oil in it would be perfect, because then if they climb over, they fall right into the oil, and they're now flammable as shit.
Okay, so are we doing spiked pits? Spiked pits take a longer time to make. You have a limited amount of time to add
just dig a
defenses.
hole and fill it with oil.
How
We
much
have
oil
oil.
do we?
We have oil. We have reserves of oil.
Okay. So what I'm debating on is, do you think it would be better to put the spike pit in front of like an entrance or behind the entrance to funnel them in? You know what I mean?
A spike pit?
Yeah,
Question, how
he's
tall are
he's
the
looking
walls?
right here, guys. Let me ping you over.
How tall are the walls?
The walls, they're about, I'd say, 8 to 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're enough that a zombie is not going to try and climb over them, right?
Yeah.
Are they dark wood? I mean, are they strong enough that I don't have to worry about them breaking the walls down?
Yeah, they're dark wood. The only thing that grows around here is dark wood.
All right, cool.
Okay, so the walls are secure.
Yeah.
My worry with trying to make with putting the spike pit where they're all just going to funnel through it is I imagine, given the size, it'll fill up pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was
Yeah.
eventually they'll just be walking over zombie corpses.
You guys, if this is as if these walls are as solid as, you know, not having to worry about them being broken down, let's just have the villagers like build walls to close off those entrances, and we'll just have to vote for our day-to-day bullshit. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea. Seal ourselves inside the town.
Yeah.
The walls are not indestructible. I can tell you that right now. The walls are not indestructible. If you build, here's the thing: if you build those walls and you wall off the town, if that's even possible in the day that you have, like building solid, sturdy walls, you have to. You aren't just using chopped lumber at this point. You have to go fell fresh trees because these are made out of multiple lengths of long logs. In addition, if you give them nowhere to go through, they will make a way through, and it might not be at a point that's very defensible.
Okay. So then if that's the case, then we need to control our points of egress. So let's...
I still say a spike wall or something to deter them, or at least break up the horde so they can't flood in all at once, and then just a deep, maybe do like get my...
You were saying, Grawl, while he's looking
Sorry.
something up?
Let's do a pike wedge inward. Let me actually grab the drawing tool.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so let's do something like, why the fuck would it be light blue? Whose great idea would be light blue?
That's your character color. You can change it, but the default is your character color. It defaults to your character color.
Okay, so let's do some sort of wedge deal. So that way they'll have to funnel inward. See what I mean? I don't know where everyone else is, but
Yeah, top left corner.
Ah, I see
yeah.
it.
So you're saying make that like a spike wall so they have to funnel in that way?
Yeah, so that way we don't have to worry about like a massive blob of horde coming through anymore. They'll
Got
have
it.
to
Leave
break
them like
up
two or three, like maybe a 5 or 10 foot space to come through, so they can only come through in hordes of 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We can easily set up a phalanx to defend that.
I was thinking,
So we're thinking like these?
Yes.
Okay.
before you had that of doing the fire pit.
I just don't want to do a fire pit for fear of the fire getting out of control. Because if we have to deal with flaming zombies, that's a problem.
There's wood everywhere here.
I'm also
The whole
so
the
far,
whole made of wood.
terrible for me.
We're playing D&D Grawl, and you're a follower of Doldorn, so it's Doldorn Bless. Hmm?
Fair enough.
Hmm?
So
Well, I'm also blessing a dead person, so I mean, come on.
I'm a druid now.
What is this
so I have
black
to-
box here?
That I was gonna make our fire pit, but he said not. So
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to a pit.
that's what I was gonna say. We can just change it to a pit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Because at the very least, we'll funnel them that way. Then if there's a pit, they'll have to climb out of the pit, which gives us advantage on attacking them in the pit. And eventually, yeah, the pit will fill up and they'll just be walking straight across. But if we dig it deep enough and wide enough, like we bring it back a good distance,
Just remember
we can
they'll.
surround it with villagers. We can just grab all the villagers with spears and just keep them spearing the things as they try and climb up the ravine.
The problem is that we need to make sure that this is still, like, this town is still usable during the day. You know? It's still a functioning town.
I support your idea of just using the waterways for now and making it so this place is really securable.
Archies, do we have, like, actual boats? Because I know we have docks, but do we have, like...
You have some boats. You have some few boats. Not enough to
everyday commerce that's needed.
Yeah, enough to conduct some trade, but not enough to continue the harvesting of ironwood, especially since the hordes are coming from the forest, which you would need to. And here's the thing: according to your druid, they're active during the day. They just are less so. So they're still dangerous during the day, but they aren't active enough to mount an assault.
Okay, so can we set up that same setup on the other entrance?
Yeah.
There's 3 entrances.
There's 3 entrances.
Yeah, there's one up north and then one on the far south left side.
God damn it.
That's where they rarely come from.
Yeah, they came from the north last time. And apparently they also came from where you just put that defense, so...
Archie,
If we
on
can-
the right side, are we just covered?
Well, on the right side, they send fewer people on the right side, but they don't. They do attack the right side every time.
Do we have a wall there? I don't see a wall there.
No, there's an entrance to the town there.
No, I'm talking on like the far right wall of the screen of the map.
Oh no, at the far right of the wall, there's the beginnings of a mountain.
Okay.
Okay, so they can't get us from that side.
Yeah, no, you're only accessible basically through gates to start with.
Another idea I had, since we've basically that pit plus the walls, we can put a few villagers on the pit to just spear the zombies as they try and climb out of the pit. After the pit fills, they're going to overrun us. What do you guys think about getting some crossbows and putting some villagers inside the buildings to do some crossbow work?
We could probably set up like a couple of widow's walks on the adjacent buildings to the edges, like here. So that way we could have archers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we can get some archers on the buildings, or maybe put them on the walls, like on these little platforms right here on the corners, like just get some archers involved so we've got some.
Archies, do these walls have parapets?
No, they do not. They are just solid wood. You could balance. They're thin enough that you would have to balance on them.
Yeah, fuck that. NPCs are not going to be able to balance.
No, I was thinking it was big.
Not with any kind of reliability, anyway.
What about right here? Does this have a, up by the Lumber Consortium's wall, is this like just open spot?
Just a moment. I'm adding something for tactical reference. Let's see, size 200. Jesus, it goes from 75 to like entirely too fucking big. Alright, and Control C. Control V. There we go. This will give us some points for reference. I've labeled each one of the gates with a letter. Can you ping where you're talking about, please?
Okay, to the right of point A, there's a gap in the wall between the Lumber Consortium's compound and the wall.
Yep,
Is that just an oversight, or is that just an open area?
that's an open area.
Shit.
Yeah.
Town wasn't designed with too much defense in mind. They weren't planning on having this happen.
These bastards
So
not.
does that also mean the point in the southwest area towards the water is open?
What, in the southwest area?
A, which you made southwest A apparently. The
Yeah.
bottom of the map going towards the riverway, there's another open spot like that. I just assumed it was fortified.
Nope, it's open.
Shit, that's too many places. We gotta. Would we be able to put that same defense that we used on this on A plus those 2 openings, or no?
Yeah, you would, but you have a limited amount of resources. I'll let you know when you're almost out.
Well, let's do the main entrances first, and then those little gaps we can figure out something different. Maybe just put one of these barricades straight across it, like get down there. Like if you look at point A, like just put one of those barricades that we've been using to funnel them right there on each of them. Just barricade that off and hope that they don't overrun the barricade. Because I feel like if we focus most of our people on the main entrances, they're going to attack the main entrances. They're not bright. They're going to go for the food. So if we focus our defenses on point A, B, and C, they'll probably head towards there and not really worry about those. But that's the only thing I can think is put some barricades on that one and the one over by point C and hope for the best.
Is that agreed, people?
I was draining the main vein for the entirety of that plan.
On point A, the bottom southwest
I'll ping it.
southeast side.
Let me cover it again, just since I can control the map.
Oh my god.
Grawl, what he wants is to, since there's some open gaps that aren't main gates, he said he wants to just lay some spiked barricade there. Hordes won't be able to go through it, at least not initially, and it won't take up a ton of your resources, and you just hope for the best.
Because I don't really. I mean, we could, if we had time, I would dig a hole behind it too, just for double sake.
It's going to take away from your ability to mount other defenses.
That's what I was thinking. I was just thinking, because if we keep most of the citizens huddled towards the entrances, I feel like the Horde's going to instinctively take the main entrances because that's where the most food is.
You also have 40 guards now at your disposal. You have many of the men have mounted militia. There have been people who have come in from other towns. There were patrols that were out. You've managed to rally a force of 40 guardsmen.
Hard.
You want to put
mechanics of someone trying to move through a piked area.
The mechanics?
Yeah, like if someone's trying to move through.
Typically,
pikes in the ground. Is that just difficult terrain?
Unless it's a wall.
It's a wall. Okay.
It can be broken down. They aren't really all that strong, but the thing is, you'd have to hurt yourself to do it. Zombies could do it, but it's going to slow them down. It's going to damage them. It's going to kill a good many of them before they do it. It's going to prevent a horde from going through because they're entirely too large. They would have to use breakaway to get through, which means they would trickle through as opposed to flood through.
That's why we put those barricades like that on the main entrances.
Also, I mean, no, you can't move over it. And typically, things with an intelligence score above like 4 have to be pushed into a spiked wall to actually, go into it. They won't willingly impale themselves. Osmond, Zorn, you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah,
I would advise maybe 3 or 5 different extremely loud horns to tell us where, based on the defenses, the zombies are coming through.
Well, we got 40 guards. I had an idea.
Not with the guards. Not with the guards.
I'm just suggesting for the guards' positions.
Hold on, let Zorn finish his thought.
That was good. I want the villagers to have
signal horns
with very distinct sounds. So we hear that noise, we know which point the zombies are coming. And I don't want it to be guards, because they have other shit to do and these fucking workers can work.
Okay. You don't have horns, but give me an Arcana check.
Does proficiency count for skills?
Yeah, it does count.
Okay. 13.
You don't have any horns on hand, at least not ones of the manner of which you're describing. However, you have regular horns. They're not going to be loud enough, and they're not going to be distinct sounding. But you can create some festival flame work and just color it different colors.
Okay.
Basically make signal flares.
Yeah.
As long as we have some sort of signal, so we know where shit's going down.
Okay.
That's a good idea. About our troop position, I had an idea. We've got 40 guys. Do we choose what weapons they're equipped out with, like melee or ranged, or?
You have. I'm going to say you have 20 crossbowmen. That's it.
Okay.
You don't have enough crossbows to go around. Everyone else has spears.
Okay, well that's good. Spears are perfect for what we're doing. Gives them range and they can stab repeatedly into the pit. But I was thinking maybe do 10 guards on each main doorway, 5 with spears, 5 with crossbows, and then do the last 10 in the center of town as a reserve force. They head towards wherever the defenses are weakest.
How does everyone feel about that? Osmond, you've been oddly quiet with your weird face.
Since Zoran suggested the signal system, they'll be able to go where the fighting's thickest. And then once they clear, like if the enemy's attacking A, they move to A to assist. Then when if the enemy starts attacking C when they finish A, the reserve force moves to A. So they're trying to move in as if you only need 3 guys on A, 3 guys break off to go to A.
You're
Take another.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry. I'm just trying to make sure you understand what I'm saying.
We got it.
Okay.
What do people think of that?
Yeah, I think it works.
It's gonna work. It's just gonna take time if there's opposite sides being attacked and you have to travel that far. They might show up to just dead guards.
Yeah, that's a good point. What's the leftover guard surplus?
If we do 10 on each one, that's 10 guards left over.
So we have 10 guards left over. Let's split the 5 up between B and whatever B and C. Since A is supposed to be the least attacked.
You know what? Which guard are we all going to stay together?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Because if we're all staying together, we can take one gate and put 5 extra guys on the other gates.
Good point.
Like, hear me out. None of us really do ranged attacks, right? We're mostly melee.
Like almost all ranged attacks.
Okay, well, he's magic. I mean, like bows and stuff.
I'm talking about real damage.
I do
What
ranged.
if we did us on the north? The enemy came from the north gate last time. I'm sure I'll be able to do some scouting and know what gate they're heading the thickest of the swarm is towards, right?
Yeah, probably.
So we go to that gate, and then we put 10 guards on us, all crossbows. And they stay back in the back here, maybe put a couple on buildings, and their job is just to fire into the melee and, fire into the horde behind us and let us handle the melee. And then we put all melee guys on the other gates. So you've got 15 melee guys on each other gate.
Thoughts, Osmond?
Plus, yeah. Wait, no, we've got 20 crossbows. If we have 10 guys with crossbows here, that's 5 on each.
I'll tell you what. We have our fortifications, I think, pretty well down. Why don't we discuss troop disbursement the next time we get together? You guys can think about it.
10 melee on each gate plus 5 archers.
Yeah.
Then on us,
but
10
Reva,
archers.
it is 312.
Yeah.
You can write your proposal in triplicate and propose it at the next business meeting. At the next board meeting.
Sounds good. All right, you guys. Same time next week.
Same time.
Yes.
Good stuff. I'm excited to see the siege continue.
As am I.
Yes. I think we're good.
All right.
Everyone, get out.
Good night, gentlemen.
I'm gonna make my character since I don't usually sleep until
No,
like
you
5
won't.
in the morning.
Yeah, sure. Let me create you a character entry.
Yeah, I was just editing the current sheet to see what it looks like.
You can import Reva to Saint into your character vault. You can actually import Riva Toussaint into your character vault, and then you can save him for another game. Next time you're making a cleric, all you'd have to do is tweak him just a little bit, or leave him just how she is, and boom, you're ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
There's a thing called the character vault. If you go to the Roll20 website, you can
Oh, cool.
do it. It's pretty brutal. But if you want to just, I've created you an entry just called Druid.
Yeah. I need to figure out a race. I don't know what race goes good for Druid because they use wisdom as their magic. So I want something with good wisdom.
Let me kill the live stream.
Yeah.